It is time to play some Star Wars. Let's go live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome on in. It has been a while since I played Star Wars. It's going to be a week from now on between gameplay sessions, but I remember better than normal I would, because I edit all the things, so I remember exactly where we were. We were here, usually that's where we are, right after, that was 2 a.m. Good job, Colonel. Right after we let slip through our fingers the Jedi that we came here to kill. We almost killed him, but we didn't quite. So now everybody's attacking the settlement, and I have been very, very worried that we might have some missions that we didn't finish. But I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? It's just one of those things that we're going to find out if we missed the missions or not. Or the ending anyway, not necessarily the whole missions. Because we did do the missions, or quests, whatever. But we might not have gotten the rewards. Because if people are dead, hopefully they're not. But if they are...
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of. And I am Azkul, leader of the...
You're not as cool as me.
Dantooine.
You're not as cool as me. What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
What's in it for me?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
Welcome to the stream, Young. How's it going? There are many ways. They have 2 main tasks in mind. Disable the gun turrets and the traps. When you say disable, do you mean destroy?
Deal with the turrets, however you see fit. Just keep them from pestering my men. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
And the traps.
When the militia learns of our attack...
This is a weird dialogue
traps
choice.
Around the entrances to Kunda. Disable them. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
A slaughter to plan! And I have a camera to move, because otherwise people can't see my options. And I'm a very good streamer that doesn't have a green screen. Although I will have a green screen one day. And then I'll be twice the size and I'll cover all the things. Azor, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I see your messages. Nobody knows what that means. Hopefully, yes. Actually, you just referenced it, so there you go. That was... Yes, I see your messages. I do. Also, it should be easy to tell if your messages are showing up because they show up on screen. So hopefully things... I actually don't know, because for all I know, the thing that I have on screen is special and always shows every message, no matter if people are shadow banned or whatever. So, this guy, slaughter to plan. Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
To keep me waiting.
Dark side gained, that's all I need to know. And this guy's very concerned with time. Well, it's gonna have to wait a lot, because I ramble about a lot of things. And I also do all the side quests, and we're gonna do those. Can I talk to you?
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Actually, this is weird. Hiccups. Oh, yeah, I see. Why are you attacking Kunda?
You don't need to know. Suffice it to say, people much more powerful than you or I are paying a great deal of credits to have the job done.
I want payment for helping you.
You will be paid generously after you've done your part and we've taken Kunda.
I am looking forward to playing Prey again. Yes, so I just won't be able to do that otherwise. I mean, I could actually. I have so much stuff pre-recorded. Even with 3 games streaming, I still have so much stuff. Seriously, because of the I have like 10 episodes of Prey, I think, and it's only 2 of them up still. We're back at the Space Vampires. Yes, yes indeed. Welcome to the stream, Harry. How's it going? But you wanted to play Prey this stream. Well, I want to play KOTOR as well. I want to play all the games, to be honest. I'm really enjoying all the games right now. Just absolutely having a blast with all the games that I'm streaming. Absolutely. So, yeah, I would like to play Prey, but I would also like to play KOTOR. I'm having a nice cold beer, says Harry. It's how hot is it? Or how cold is the beer? Nah, you will pay me now.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. Your mind tricks won't work on me. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? That didn't happen. That didn't happen. This is outrageous. Outrageous. I keep forgetting where the thing is. Outside is 6 degrees, so it's even colder than here. But apartment 25. Okay, that's nice. After Neo 2, I decided to start playing DQ11. That's Dynasty Quest.
Straight.
I want to say the same things. Get the dark side point. Save the game here. Talk to you. Why are you attacking? I want payment. There you go. I would like to continue playing my worm build in Pillars of... No, that's not Pillars of Eternity. That's Path of Exile. But you can't play while I'm streaming. It doesn't work, or is it very focused? Is that the reason? Dragon Quest. There we go. I would actually. I know of Dragon Quest. I just wouldn't have guessed. So tell me about yourself.
I'm not your friend, Jedi. If you're looking...
Curly Bear, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Need a data pad.
Well, dialogue is also a good way. It's okay.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault.
I will. Don't worry about it. So there we go. We have our mission helping those guys. We can turn against them if we want to. So there's definitely nothing. No, he's clearly not there to be killed, mind you, because he runs away when we start a fight, which is usually a sign that he's a boss for later. Ooh. Speaking of which, speaking of later, City.
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors?
Actually, I have found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands.
Let's see where this goes.
I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
It sounds like it's worth more to you than that.
It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you 4,000 credits.
I saw that announcement. No, that's not what I... That's... Okay. Well, I think I'll hold on to it for now.
If you must, but I'd really like to buy them off of you. They're important. Come back if you change your mind.
Can I change my mind for the 4,000?
You ready to trade those atmospheric sensors for credits yet?
Atmospheric sensors shouldn't be worth that much. I suspect these are special to you for some reason.
It is worth more to us than that.
Oh, the 4,000. Okay, I'll take the credits.
Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised. I'll get this to Zeron when I get back to Kunda.
We got the money. I suppose that's pretty nice, and it's a lot of money as well. And that's a mission done. I wonder if there was one of the bonus missions. Whatever that means. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand why it's called a bonus mission. So these are the traps. Wait, they're not even... Wait, that's weird.
Acknowledgement.
Oh, they are aggressive traps. Recover. All of them. This is a really tedious thing to do. I also need to go in there. So it's not just the traps, it's the turrets as well. Hopefully nobody sees me doing this, because they would freak out. And considering traps are super obvious, or mines are super obvious, they have a huge pudding shield on top of it. They would spot that the traps are gone. They're just average frag mines, so it's not that big of a deal getting them. But it is still nice. So, who's that person? It's just a militia. Are there multiple entrances? This door is locked. Ellipses.
Hey, get away from that door. The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
What is the pathfinding trying to do there? Akere? Did I talk to you before? I don't think I did. A fellow traveler, are you far from your home world as well? I am Akere, a Sulustan starfarer and honest trader. Every trader says they're honest, especially the dishonest ones. Lamentably, this is the case, but Sulustan journeys through space for the experience of it. Credits are necessary to keep going, but they are just a tool. But if words will not persuade you, perhaps my prices might. Sedesenten. Why put mines with a big sign saying it's the right? I don't understand. I don't get it. But it's for console players. They need to make for. Actually, you know what? That's not even fair. I mean, I'm sure there is a level of accessibility that you might need to have for a screen that usually, or for a game that usually can only be, can only play for 480p on the television. But it's not fair. They could add, for example, rumble features to a console game for detecting mines, and having extra awareness or whatever would give you, because you have perception. You have like awareness is a thing that basically toggles the mines visible or off. Because if you don't see them, they basically explode without you seeing them. At least I'm not wrong in that, am I? Should be how that works. I'm cleaning my glasses, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. But like, if they could make a system where your controller vibrates the closer you are to a mine, and that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. And then if you're stopped and your controller is vibrating, then you can press a button to disarm the mine that's around you. That'd be cool. Yeah, they just always dumb games down instead of using their... It's actually not always, but whenever it's a console game that's always on PC, that's also on PC, it's just dumbed down instead of making it better. Because one way or the other, they're always sacrificing on features and whatnot. Have you heard about the dispute between Frogware and Nacon? I have heard about them. The folks from Nacon, yeah. The folks from the Sinking City. The Sinking City was an interesting game. I didn't play it, but I watched the Let's Play, and I thought it was interesting. It was really goofy and really weird, but also I thought it was pretty good, despite all the shortcomings. But that's beside the point, really. The publishers are scum. The publishers are basically they're scum. It's just how it goes. You know, publishers in general are not very good people, but sometimes there's some publishers that are good, but not this time. I only own SNES, and at the moment searching for a decently priced Japanese version of the SNES. How do they look? Oh, it's like the American ones. It's hairy, so he probably has the European version. Which is... How does the European version look? It's the slim one that looks cool, instead of the boxy one that looks bad. Or is the boxy one the only for the American market? I don't know. I never had a SNES. I believe the first time I played a console, it was on a SNES. But it was like very short, very fast, very briefly. I was like 6. And I still know the person who had it, so I could ask them, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the detail. I played Spider-Man something. It was like a building. And I played Shinobi or something. I think it was Shinobi, but I'm not sure. Because Shinobi was also for the Mega Drive. The SNES, the original one, not the stupid mini ones. It's the American version. The Japanese one has tons of accessories. No, I mean the shape of the... I was talking just about the shape, not really about the functionality. So where are we? Okay, so this guy is saying things at me, and I'm reading all of them. Why are you here? I journey where the solar winds take me. For now, they have brought me here to these good human settlers. They are in need, so I sell them things at good prices. They also have much that needs fixing. I tell them that I am a pilot first and mechanic second. But it turns out even my meager mechanical skills are needed. If you are especially good with engineering and computers, I would talk to Zeron. Zeron, huh? He's the leader of the local militia. He defends the settlers from the many troubles. He's hard to read, even for a human. You can find him in the militia headquarters in Kunda. What can you tell me about Dantooine? I am only recently arrived. I can take most of a life cycle to truly know a place, but I have learned some. The settlers are here, few, and they face many troubles. Not all humans here are settlers, though. Those others are not as admirable. The mercenaries gather looking for work in battles and war, and the salvagers camp nearby. When dealing with both, I would advise caution. And that's a dialogue line there that needs to be re-recorded. Dragon Quest XI is a generic story, but is also oddly relaxing. Have the mercenaries hurt anyone? They have caused disturbances. Tempers are hot for both settler and warrior, and anger burns quickly here with the usual. But it is hard to sift fact from rumor. Some say distant farms have been destroyed and looted, but nothing is certain. And another line that needs to be re-recorded. Why are the salvagers... Why are the salvagers trouble? They follow their credits and have little concern for fellow sentients. I have never had satisfactory dealings with them. I have made friends with many people on Dantooine, but I cannot call one salvager a friend. Oh, I can go back to record that line over there. With the usual results. That's what that one. There we go. What do you sell? I trade mostly in droid components. I build droids too. They fly my ship and keep me company on long voyages.
It is a hostile galaxy master. Upgrades would allow us to pulverize our enemies more efficiently.
And there's a line that needs to be recorded again. Well, his name is Colonel RPG. It really should be called Colonel RNTJRPG. Should I? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nah. I mean, it's not really what I play, but it's mostly... I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That I think that's not unfair, but also at the same time, I don't know. Can I see what you've got? Yes, you may, and take as long as you like. There are many bargains to be had. Unfortunately, I don't have many monies to have it, so yeah. Let's see what bargains you have, actually. No weapons. A little bit of armor, and a little bit of misc. A construction kit. Included are electrical regulators designed to isolate malfunction and all the parts needed to repair a damaged droid. Oh. This is most likely for... Oh no, these are just healing items. These are just healing items. HK Droid Processor. Yeah, we have a lot of these little things. We don't need it because HK-47 is already working, but still pretty good. And then we have a lot of armor. It's basically droid stuff. Nah. Not many bargains at all. I want to go into that door. I didn't know Colonel RPG disliked JRPGs. That's the thing. I don't... Not really? Ooh, plastil cylinder? The credits. Wait a minute. Am I in the right place? I am. I am in the right place. How did I miss these things?
Acknowledgement. Security measures bypassed.
Fitness package, chemicals, and a plasma grenade. That's actually pretty decent. I like some JRPGs, mainly Persona games and Final Fantasy games. Look, for example, the Persona games. Oh, I think I know why. Because I only really ever entered from here. Did I not... Do you guys have multiple entrances?
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. We've had enough of it for a lifetime.
Just because you see my lightsaber doesn't mean that I can't cause trouble. Look at me. Actually, HK-47 is going to cause trouble for you. Look at it. You're not going to mind this, are you? Because that would actually make a lot of sense if you did. Maybe I should leave that for later, because we are going to go inside. No, don't do that. We're going to go inside and then have a chat with them. Persona games, for example, they're so focused on dialogue. Because everything else is... I don't like it. But the writing is written badly. It's like badly translated. Well, maybe not all of it, but I've seen... I didn't play it either, so, you know, what can I say? But from what I've seen, it's like every once in a while there's just weird, badly written dialogue, and I'm like, what am I here for if the dialogue's not good? You know what I mean? Do you have a sort of deal with Bumpy? Like he does JRPG while I do Western RPGs. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah, he does a lot of JRPGs. It's good. It's good. Can I go in there again? This floor is locked. Oh. I'm gonna need to reload that because that's different. And I like anime as well. Some anime, not all anime. But I like anime, so it's not like I'm averse to the typical storytelling style of JRPGs. It's not, yeah, it's not the cheesy writing that's the problem. It's the bad writing. I like cheesy writing as well, but it's like apparently there's some lines that are translated poorly. What's wrong with the combat? It is simplistic, and a lot of it. I'm not a fan of a lot of combat that is simplistic, unless it's a looter game like Diablo or something like that. Yeah, the tentacles and stuff, I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. Thor, welcome to the stream. All your bays belong to us. Exactly. There's a lot of... Well, I don't know if Persona 5 is of that level. I didn't know you like anime. Which my favorite one is Planets. That's my favorite one. It's... The second one is... they're very close. But the second one is Madoka Magica. But my favorite one is Planets. Planets is just so good. It's not like perfect, but neither is Madoka Magica. But Madoka Magica is really powerful. It's really good. I liked it a lot. I don't know IQ, Hunter, X Hunter. I know of Hunter, X Hunter. Code Geass is amazing. I loved it. It's one of my first amazing favorites. I watched it pretty early in my anime watching career, as it were. But yeah, it still kept to be one of my favorites. I never rewatched it though, but on a first watch, it was really good for me anyway. Studio Ghibli, they do mostly movies, don't they? So can I go in there? I'm gonna go in there. The door is locked.
What did I tell you? Leave the door alone.
No! What a terrible person. Do you reply if I try again?
What did I...
That doesn't count. The volleyball. I liked. There was one. I never watched it. There was one that I really liked. That was about sports. I really liked it. It wasn't very good, but I enjoyed it. So there's that. It's called Bamboo Blade. I really enjoyed Bamboo Blade. The first 2 episodes were sort of meh. I remember it took a while for me to enjoy it. But I liked it. It was pretty cool. It didn't it was just a slice of life thingy. It wasn't really like a full on storytelling. Grave of Fireflies is really good. Yeah. It's one of the only anime movies that I really liked. Life's full of missed opportunities. Don't dwell on them. Is that a quote from somewhere? The biggest underdog ever. High school team trying to win nationals. It needs to be the underdog. So what about this door over here? Because it is a door. Ha! It's locked. I knew it. That door is probably...
Ready to serve.
What if you try to open the door with HK-47? It's a lie. It doesn't open. Okay, let's go in. Through the front. Nobody says Akira. Yeah, just don't watch a lot of anime movies. I never watched Akira either. I watched Princess Mononoke. I watched... What was that called? 5 seconds per minute or something? I didn't like that. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was that. Princess Mononoke was okay. Movies is complicated because I miss a lot of the themes and I just don't understand half of it. And then it's not that I don't understand the language. It's just I don't understand the themes and so there's a lot of too highbrow stuff for me. I'm not very smart. A mafia anime called Banana Fish. My favorite mafia anime is called Bacano. Unless I'm mistaking the... No, it is definitely Bacano. Bacano, actually. I'm pronouncing it the Portuguese way. But it's actually Bacano. That's not Bacano. It's pronounced... It's not like Bacano, as in idiot, but like Baca. It is Baccano. And it's really good. It's also flawed, but then again... Actually, you know what? Nah, yeah, that's my favorite mafia one. I don't recommend... Yeah. So, into Kunda we go. Kind of funny that it's like, it's Kunda, the place where everybody is. So, the reason I'm here is because I might be able to turn that... ooh, these doors are probably... the ones that are outside. I see. Either way, that wheel that we have, that we modified, we might be able to turn it into here or turn it in here. And that is the reason why I didn't give it to, or didn't give the bodies that we recovered from the sub-levels. I didn't give them to the mercenaries because, well, I might be able to get more money elsewhere. Only using, Thor asks, only using TSLRCM. Yes, only using that. Nothing else. Just straight install of the game, Steam version of the game. I was trying to remember if it was the GOG version. It's the Steam version of the game, and I just installed the TSLRCM. 91 Days was pretty good. Never heard of it. Why? These private doors, I tell you. Just being locked and whatnot. Hey, where's the gruff-sounding person? Is he not here? He's not here. Why?
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine.
I will.
Enough of it for a lifetime.
I will indeed. Hey, can you give me money?
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
Ah, dang it. I was trying to make sure that you're clouding.
Just in time. Terena told me you've been searching for her friend. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that on hold for now, as I've been telling Terena. I've just received solid proof that the mercenaries are planning to annihilate Kunda. We need your help.
Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
This is just good news. I'm just getting good news. Doro he Doro. It's actually... Oh, is that Doro Doro? Because I know Doro Doro. No, I don't know Doro Doro. I'm mixing it up with Tora Doro. Doro he Doro.
These pictures should match.
Nah, is that... No, that's the wrong one. They showed me the Explorer Doro or whatever. Doro. Hey? Hey. Doro. Because I have a specific anime TV series. Nah, that's not the one. I thought the name was this one. That I want to watch. Oh, yeah! Yeah, Keith has told me about this one. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching... I don't remember the name of it, but there's one. So many cool mods. It's hard to choose what's worth using. I have only played a TSLRCM M478EP. What is that? Coruscant. Coruscant is like probably a planet, right? And your own mods. Thank you for doing mods. Coruscant. It's probably... yeah, I don't know. It's probably like a separate planet. It's about a guy who gets beheaded by a magic user. There's an IKEA division in the world with a magic user... magic users land and a normal humans land. The normal humans are often subject to racism and preyed upon. Yeah, I know more or less the premise. I just, yeah, I didn't watch it. But, it's got a very specific art style. Awkward, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Bon dia, how's it going? So these guys are telling me that they're going to be attacked, they're going to be annihilated, and they don't have any training to do any of this. The droid planet that was cut. Ooh, so, oh, I didn't know that was Coruscant. Because, yeah, the game doesn't... Oh, right, the M478 enhancement project. That's the droid planet. Right. Is that not... That's not included in this mod, is it? Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Down some for some good old school KOTOR, yeah. I just noticed I could have spoken to you in Portuguese on Discord. Don't worry, Azor. It's fine. Yes. Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't.
Oh,
want
it's
to
a separate
create
install.
needless panic.
Oh, from the mod,
I'll
yes.
make sure that all civilians are warned in time, so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
Can you give me anything to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
I do want to talk to Zeron.
I was right about you. You are trouble.
No, I'm not.
But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need.
Also
Mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
I have not played Old Republic, no. I might play Old Republic, but I have not played it yet. I mean, it's in the plans. It's like, it might happen. There's a half a head going through our screen right now. So the mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize. They're not. They're mostly staying still in front of the caves. How much time do I have? That's a good question. That's probably going to be just as long as you... Oh, no, hurry up a lot. Yes, because it's definitely scripted for when you interact. How much time do I have?
I don't know for certain. It could be a day or even a week. Depends on how good Azkul is at organizing.
Ghostface, welcome to the stream.
I'm guessing not so good.
I probably can travel to other planets and come back if I need to. So what's involved with finalizing the defenses?
Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the
Neurovisor, welcome to the stream.
battle plan. I fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people
Oh,
like you are better at
Tugas.
strategy.
That's a lot of Tugas
Hand and
in
make
chat
a
right
plan,
now.
You got it.
Well, thank you very much for enjoying my YouTube videos, and thank you very much for joining me as well for well, this is a Let's Play as well, but like, you know, 3 packs a day voice. That's, yeah, his voice is absolutely... He also records his lines in a different way than some others, so his gain is really cranked, and you can really tell on some of the more... What's that guy laughing about? Shut up. Who's that person? When... I don't understand. You can see, you can see him putting his gun to his belly when he's laughing, because of course it's a belly laugh when he laughs. I'm going to see what I can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
I have the master key now. I played it Old Republic back when it was released. I wonder if it's different these days. That's the thing with games these days, is that the release version is never the same as the one, like, even 2 years after release. It's always different. It's just I don't know. Something that I was already starting to do when I started doing YouTube was just, if I wanted to back the game on Kickstarter or something like that, I would back the game. But if they announced DLC or something like that, I wouldn't have time to play all games, obviously. So instead of well, actually, that's not true. It's not that I didn't have time. It's that I didn't make time to play games. That's the thing. Because I have the same time. Well, actually, I have less time to play games now as I play a bunch of games. Well, actually, that's also not true. I just finished them. That's the thing. The point is, I would just back the games that I wanted to back, or wait until there was a Game of the Year edition or something like that. Like The Witcher 3 was exactly one of those things. It came out in the year that I started doing YouTube, and I deliberately didn't buy it because I knew there was going to be an enhanced edition or Game of the Year edition, and then I bought it for $25, the whole game, on a year later. That was simple, straightforward. The whole game with the 2 expansions. So, yeah. Cappy Shammy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I wonder what happens if you sabotage the defenses. Ghostface, you're gonna have your wonders answered, because that is what it's gonna be what I'm gonna do. It's pretty much the same, but they tailored it to single player. That would be Darkseid. I am indeed doing Darkseid. Have you not seen my face? Look at my face. I look like Satan. You can solo the Flashpoints now. Flashpoint would be an awesome game to watch. Flashpoint? Operation Flashpoint? Did I play that? Or is that Star Wars thing? Flashpoint Cold War. I think I might have played it. A little. And I was like, meh. I don't remember. Or if it's a new game, I didn't play it. It's a shame it wasn't successful. So people... Zinkster, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Security door. It opens. Oh. Well, this... oh, it's the broken droids. And we have treasure. Yeah. So, this droid is damaged and inactive. And we can leave it alone. Because obviously we're gonna have these people all die. Leave all of them alone. And another broken droid. And... droid control terminal system loading. I wonder if you are gonna be good at slicing this, or if this slicing... oh, that actually... wait. You don't have computer use? Oh. Then it's,
Something you need of me?
yes. The disciple over here doesn't have computer use. What? I don't have anybody in my team that has computer use. Oh yeah, because I'm moving with Visas. She has level up as well as computer use. So let's just computer use first, because yeah. 0 computer slices, very nice. System override accepted. And we have the security camera. That's where we are. We have the droid status. Defense droids inactive. We have the target priority. Command failed. No act. Wait a minute. Engage defense droids in patrol mode. What? We can change the target priority? That might be more evil than I thought it was going to be. Let's level her up. Zingster, thank you very much for subscribing again with your Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. You're very kind. I played Dragon Rising. Not Dragon's Dogma. That's a different one. So you get treat injury. Nah, not really. Computer use and treat injury. And stealth. Sure. And then feats. It's only the one. She's a frontliner. I'm gonna go with improved toughness because it is important, but eventually I'll get the dual striking thing. And as for powers, she already has the only power that matters. She also has this one, which is pretty nice. She has all the powers that she wants, except for this one. Force Whirlwind. Let's go with Drain Life. Drain Life is really important anyway, because it's a life steal. So, let's see how this works in regards to... Let's take her away, actually. Oh, you also leveled up. Yes. Do you have the plague? Are you talking about the faces? Yeah. It's the dark sideness. The dark sideness will basically make me look older. These level ups are actually pretty bad if I remember correctly. We probably want blaster pistol focus. Extra demolitions and stealth is not too bad. That is what I have him for, so... Improved caution for a little bit of extra demolitions and stealth. And another skill level up. For a moment there, I thought I had pressed cancel or something. But no, it's just that. Okay, so... As I was saying, in regards to fixing these things, reactivate the droid. We can optimize the droid weaponry, targeting system... And I can modify the programming. This droid's commands are tied to the centralized computer station. That is good. So basically I do that for free. And I get a bunch of experience. Well, I do have a bunch of repair parts, so I'll go ahead and use that as well. The droid's shields are now inactive. And I gain more experience. A lot of experience, in fact. While trying to reactivate this droid, you discovered a hydro spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akere is printed on the handle of the tool. I'm gonna take Akere's hydro spanner, and we'll see what I can do, because I know exactly who Akere is. We're gonna do basically all the same things, and get a tremendous amount of experience for it. And this one, basically the same thing as well. We use only one repair part. It's really lovely. And this means... I don't know what it means, but it will mean something. Because if I do change priority to targets, reprogram defense droids to defend hostiles. The defense droids are now programmed to defend hostiles. But if I now engage them in patrol mode, what exactly does that mean? Will they... because that's my fear. That's my fear, is that they will attack everybody over here. Oh, right. Patrol mode will engage automatically when the base is on alert status. Okay, fears acquiesced, or assuaged, or other words that are fancy and sound interesting and probably are wrongly used because I'm not particularly well versed in words. Let's explore the rest of the doors that were locked. That looks pretty damn good for 2003. Well, half of it is the fact that it's in full HD now, so that helps a lot. But it does look pretty good. That's true. Totally never heard of it though. Or are you talking about? Are you not talking about KOTOR? This is from 2005 actually, so it might be X3. Yeah, you're probably talking about X3. I don't know what X3 is. I've heard of it, I think. This door is magnetically sealed, and your card means nothing. This one, it does mean something. Wait a minute. You didn't let me go into the wounded bay? There's wounded militia members. Very compelling argument. What happened to you?
The gun turret malfunctioned. Hurt us bad.
Arrogant, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Tuesday, Thursday, happy Monday, Friday, happy days. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's a lot of weekdays there. We're talking about freelancer. Oh, I see. I'll be going now. So I could treat their wounds, but I'm not.
The gun turret.
Because I'm evil. What about this medical droid? This medical droid is badly damaged and inactive. It would take considerable effort to repair. Well, let's see just how considerable that effort is. Because I swap one robot for another, and it becomes one droid part. So I can reactivate the droid, but I don't want to do any good things because I want to make it so that the droid murders people instead of fix them. The droid is now active. Wow, reactivate the droid's automated healing subroutines, but can also modify the programming to immobilize its patients. The droid will now inject its patients with sedatives that should keep these wounded soldiers from going anywhere soon. Oh, now I gain dark side. Sure, I gained a lot of experience as well from that, so I'm absolutely happy with that. And these are just wounded militia. So, thanks very much, M3. You are ever the delight to have around. What about this door over here, though? It says it's stuck. But is it? Actually, wait. That might be the other entrance. That might be the back entrance. You'll go in through there and attack these people? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that happening. I find most HD textures for KOTOR change the style too much from the original. That's my problem with HD textures a lot of the time, is that they don't have a cohesive art direction. And textures are so important for art direction. Another door that opens. Turret control station. Hey, that's how you deal with the turrets outside. And we have swoop racers, or whatever these are. I'm actually not sure. This is the Kunda planes. That might be the big gate that is locked outside. Okay, well, I know the drill. Just I'm going around with HK-47, even though I shouldn't. But sometimes HK-47 has funny quips. So we have sliced the computer. Yes. System override. Turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies, capital F, and hostiles. Wait, set to attack friendlies and hostiles pending base alert status. What do you mean friendlies and hostiles? They're gonna attack friendlies? That's weird. Change turret target priority. Yes, attacking friendlies and hostiles. Reprogram turrets to attack only hostiles. The turrets are now programmed to attack hostiles. No. I did the wrong thing. It's defend only hostiles. HD packs aren't the same as Gram AI upscales. Gram, that is a name. Upscales use the original images. They look very superior to... Yeah, the upscaling the AI can do is pretty amazing. It is pretty awesome. That is a word. That is a word and a half. I can't pronounce it. Let's get M3 over here. Pichu, pichu. Let's do it properly. Slice into the computer. Change the targeting priority to attack only friendlies. The turrets are now programmed to attack friendlies. I wonder how that would work, because, you know, if you attack the turret doesn't attack you, because you're now hostile. That's not... It's like... You're basically creating a bug in the software that doesn't allow the turret to work. But, I mean, that is the intention, is that it doesn't work. But if it can help us a little bit, then it's nice. And this is still magnetically sealed. Anyway, let's go outside. Now that we have sabotaged the whole place. And also, I need to get all the mines outside. Let's go... Actually, wait, let me talk to you.
Welcome back to Kunda. How can I help you?
Nothing. I really thought I was going to be able to tell him about his upcoming doom. And also, as I was saying, we need to disable these mines. Dylan? I didn't see you there.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari. Quickly finish your business in
TSLRCM. You will answer my questions.
I will answer your questions.
Who is Administration Adare?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Why are there so many mercenaries here?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War.
I don't think I talked to her
The Jedi
before.
helped clear most of the problem up. But after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
Have the mercenaries caused any problems? Yet?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a vibroblade's edge. The only thing we can
I think I
prove
talked
they've
to her.
done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
I'll be going now.
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else. You'll find little welcome here, Jedi.
You will tell no one that I've been here.
I will tell no one I've seen you, but please leave and don't cause any trouble.
Yeah, we talked to her already. Right at the start, many moons ago, I believe.
Master.
So, no. Oh, you can just click on it. Oh, that's easy. And now for disabling mines. What the heck? Why was that there? You were still able to disarm... Oh, wait. Are there mines over there? No. In that other bridge. Just takes forever. It's weird. In the first game, it's a lot faster, because you can wait until things are done. And we have a level up. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. And another level on Sith Assassin, I'm now level 20. I get Sneak Attack 2, which is nice, I suppose. Not really the make or break style situation. We could go up on Dexterity. We're not going to go up on Dexterity. We're going to go up on Wisdom, because that is what I'm here for. Even though we're right now... Well, actually, I was going to say right now we're sort of on diminishing returns kind of thing. That's not really the case. The way Wisdom works, it really is like... It's actually... This is pretty good. It is always diminishing returns, because the difference between 10% chance to land a spell and 15% chance to land a spell, it's 50% of an improvement, whereas the difference between 50% and 55, it is only 5. But still, it's a min-max thing, and I like it a lot. So we got 4 points remaining. And we're going up on computer use just in case. I'm going to stop improving our treat injury. 16 planets on the galaxy map in both games. That is a lot of planets. That is a lot of planets. So Master Force Scream. I honestly, like, this is the thing. Like, DC 10 plus the attacker's level, plus the wisdom, plus the charisma. And that's basically a will save, so, you know, better enemy... What the heck is that? Better enemies will be able to... to dodge that. What is this thing? Beast Trick distracts a creature or beast, making it easier to sneak by them. If the target fails a will save of DC for a bunch... What? Why can't I get it? I don't want it. I didn't know that was a thing. Only the main player character can select this power during level up. But that's only for Beast Confusion. We also have Forced Confusion over here. It's for any prestige class. Oh. I see. I don't fully understand why I don't have... I think it's because I don't have stealth. Maybe. Exile Fury, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I am gonna go with that, am I not? I think I am. I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna go with Mind Trick. Even though Mind Trick... The thing is, Mind Trick allows me to... I don't know, because I still can't select Beast Trick. Whatever is that? That's weird. Why don't I have that? Maybe I need to have Force Confusion. I doubt it. Because I don't have Sneak. So Force Confusion, I mean... I'm going to have somebody else select it. It's going to be fine. Let's go with Battle Meditation, because it's Master Battle Meditation is really powerful anyway. So that's our level up. Let's go talk to the mercenaries. Wherever they are, I think they're on that other side. Join the lurkers. There's a lot of lurkers tonight, actually. Well, I say a lot of lurkers. There's a lot of chatters as well. So I never went up into this area. The door is locked.
What did I tell you?
I have a master key card now. You are... I said it before. You're a terrible person. Akere, before I talk to the mercenaries. You wish to speak again? This is welcome news. I still have many things for sale. Slaxy, welcome to the stream. It's a demo, but yeah. I found this hydro spanner. It has your name on it. Ah, you found my tool, yes. You have been looking for that. Where did you find it? It's an interesting question, actually. Don't toy with me. I know you have been stripping these droids for parts and selling them. Ah, I've been caught. Yes, I am guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts. But I have a good reason. Tell me. I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. The doctors of Talos will not treat her without full payment up front, but my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? And there's a line there that needs re-recording again. I believe you. Give me all of your money. That is what I want to do. No, it's turning you in. What will you give me for keeping your crime quiet? I can't afford much, but please accept 500 credits in exchange for your discretion. Okay, I'll take the credits. This feels dark side enough. The disciple is very happy with that. Either that or he thought I was gonna hug him, which means that he's an idiot. I don't hug people. I stab them through the gut. Usually from the back. Through the gut, from the back. That's the dark side way. Is it the dark side? I don't actually... It's not very dark sidey. Is it dark side? I don't... It feels like it isn't, right? It's the... You would murder people just and laugh at it and not be like, I'm gonna hide or something. 500 is an insult. It was pretty small. But then again, he's also poor. And it doesn't have healthcare, so, you know. It's just kind of... You need to take the dark side points where you get them. I'm not sure about install more, yeah. So these fellows over here are still over here, which is... No, let's say that again. So these guys are still over here, which is good. As cool, you force-resistant thing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Actually, you know what? I'll be going now.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault.
Yeah, but I couldn't finish that other quest. So actually, could I not? I don't know. Doctors demanding money before healing people. Well, that wasn't just the doctors. That was basically he needs money to go to the hospital or something. It wasn't just the doctors. Multiple total conversions, 1 installation. So what I'm considering here is that I might have needed to talk to another person. Oh, this is still locked. What a weird entrance. Might have needed to talk to another person before completing that quest. Otherwise, I'm just going to need to go to the other area. Which is fine enough. Because we can move around, do our thing, before we murder everybody. Because, of course, we are going to do that. So here's what I'm thinking. Somebody told me, and I don't know who it was, that the bodies need to be turned into... Hey.
I was right about you. You are trouble. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
Ah. So I didn't talk to you about everything. I cleared out the Kinrath cave.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need.
Yeah. Also, I've done all that I need. I want to talk to you about the dead salvagers' claim.
I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim.
I have bodies.
I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes. And if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself.
Wait, you're no longer looking at wills? Because I have a body right here. One of them had... Well, 2, actually. One of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How'd he even... You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'll have one of the militia get the claim.
It's very convenient. At this point, I don't even care.
Here's your claim. I'll go let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of. Hopefully, this is the last I hear of it.
Dark side, we have a short lightsaber. Wait, what do you mean a short lightsaber? Is my lightsaber short? And a crystal yellow, which is nice. But I didn't... Wait, I didn't know that... Oh, it is a different type of lightsaber. So right now we have the green one that we stole from the kid downstairs. Oh, it's a balanced lightsaber. It's good for the offhand. And it's purple. So it is better. Yeah. For sure. Phew. Lovely.
I was right about you. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
And you are very quick to go back to your old dialogue. It's good. I'll see you later.
When you're ready, come back
and we'll talk. Yes, don't worry. Because, well, yeah. I knew I could finish that quest. I just sort of forgot to talk to him on my way out. It's a good thing I came back. Swartz is smaller than mine. Swartz. Are you talking about the... I don't know what that is. Short lightsabers are for offhand, says Eslaxi. Thank you. That's what I figured as well. But you can use the thing is you can use the long ones as well. Oh, actually, let's pay attention to that. Because we can see the plus, the accuracy. We got a 21 on the offhand, we got a 17. That's what matters. And then on the normal, yeah, look at that. It's still 17. I'll go with the short lightsaber because it's purple, so I'll go with that. And it looks cool. But yeah, it's only for offhand if you don't like. It only benefits you if you don't have the offhand perk for things. You haven't watched Spaceballs? I have not watched Spaceballs. That sounds... I have no idea what the hell Spaceballs is. Let's see. Spaceballs. Let's find out. Why would I watch it? Oh, it's a parody or something. Right. Nah. Fake Geek plus 100. It's a parody of Star Wars. I see. He looks it up. I did look it up. Because it was Harry knows I don't watch anything. And he was very surprised about specifically Spaceballs. I've never watched Star Wars. Why would I watch Spaceballs instead? I wouldn't get any of the jokes. Can you imagine? Hey.
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Well, you have waited plenty. That's true. Yeah. I've done all the things. We're gonna do it. Please don't remind me. Pizza the Hut. That's a funny one, actually. Our assault is ready to begin. The fools and cowards of Kunda won't know what hit them.
Good. I will deploy men to surround Kunda and attack all 3 entrances.
You want to focus your attack on one entrance.
Okay. Which entrance is their weakest?
Now it works. Force Persuade didn't work before. Why does it work now? I am on to you, game. That's why I reloaded. I knew you didn't want... I knew that. Which one is their weakest? Actually, that's a good question. The back entrance, I believe.
You heard the Jedi. Move out, men. Come on, Jedi.
Come on.
The first wave.
I have not, Neurovisor. Just played the KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2, and I was like, this is the stuff. I really like these games. And I never watched the movies. I haven't watched many movies. Let's see what the turrets do. Huh? Wait, what? Wait. That doesn't seem right.
I can't believe you've betrayed us. Terena was wrong for trusting a Jedi.
It was right. The turrets were shooting at nothing, I think, because look at them. They're all over there. You can make Juhani not look like a plague victim. Juhani... Is she not the Cathkar, the Khajiit? She's the Khajiit, right? I remember from playing KOTOR 2 with mods, those lasers were acting up. Yeah, I sabotaged them, but they were shooting the wrong thing. The Cathar, yes, thank you. I was trying to remember the name. I know it has to do with cats, but it's, yeah, the Khajiit, I'm dead. Yeah, I didn't remember the name. Terena was wrong for trusting a Jedi. Did she trust a Jedi? She did, a little. Oh, I'm working with the mercenaries to reduce the casualties in this conflict. That is... Actually, that would be... I don't know what that would do in terms of our light side and dark side. Johnny has wares if you have coin. I had to gain Azkul's trust, or Azkul's, he actually pronounced it Azkul's trust, so that he could ultimately defeat him. There's the Manta Ray going. Nothing personal, Zeron. Like the mercenaries, I'm in it for the payoff.
You are despicable.
I'm very
Even if you
pretty
make
and
it
nice.
Past me, Master Vrook will bring you to justice for Kunda.
Party selection? What? Okay, well. Just these two, right? Are you sure? Yes. Why weren't they selected already? Well, you're all about to die. There's no redeeming here. Do you realize the death that is about to happen? It is a lot of death. I have gained dark side points as well as I should. Oh, look at all the death. Death is raining from the sky. And you're all gonna get it a lot. Because look at all the death everywhere. Oh, don't do that. I know you just terrible at following orders. I know you want to use your lightsabers, but oh, the other ones died already. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do something different to this guy. Let's see what that does. Oh, it didn't do that. Do it. That wasn't very good. Let's go with life drain. Is that life drain or is that force drain? I can't tell because the thing doesn't show up over there.
We've breached the perimeter, Askel.
They're falling before us like herd beasts to the slaughter. Still, a lesson must be taught about resistance. Kill everyone.
Yes, sir.
This feels appropriately dark side.
I should have stopped you long ago. Your machinations end here, outcast.
Machinations. I've heard it said machinations. I really thought it was machinations in Portuguese. Sorry, in English. Not in Portuguese. D for dark side. But that's not what Argent is doing. He's doing the sad face for dark side. No, you need to invert the colon and do the grin one. Don't make me kill you, Vrock, is an option. You've lived too long, old man.
No more words. Defend yourself or perish.
Yes, I will defend myself. And definitely won't perish. So, we have received a Sapith crystal. I'm not 100% sure what that does. So we got Kill. We have Force Storm. Death Field. Master Drain Force is what I was using, as it turns out. Why can't I drain life? Oh, Kill is drained life. Is drain life. Sure, go for it. He's gonna be fine. Wait, I'm alone here? Oh, that's...
You have him on the defensive. He uses the Sheen form. Study his movements carefully. This form will be useful when you face multiple opponents or ranged attack. Sheen also allows you to make more devastating critical attacks.
Are you arrogant enough to think you can divide your attention?
Deathfield is drain life. Thank you, Exile Fury. That's right, I forgot about the forms. I haven't used them. Are you arrogant enough to think you can divide your attention while fighting me? Divide my attention? One can learn much simply from observing their opponent.
You think you can learn my technique just by watching me? It takes a Jedi Master years to perfect it.
It takes years for a Jedi to learn anything, restrained as they are by the Jedi Code.
It's not possible.
Nice.
You must be stopped.
Must I? Must I? So I think... Deathfield. Oh yeah, Deathfield is the lifesteal. Because it's the lifesteal on AoE. Wow. Come on, Visas, what are you doing? Just do that. He doesn't... Oh, no, he's healing. Oh, the little bugger. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, because this will stun him a little. Stop it. So, what form... Yeah, Force Channel. Xian Lightsaber form. Soresu. That's against... Oh, the icon itself. Huh. Force Potency, then. That's what I want. Murder it. Will we do it? No, we will not. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not okay with the fact that it had to reload. Not a problem. I know all the options. So, no one hit them. Yes, and then force persuade, back entrance. There we go, and then yeah. I am bad guy. Yes, yes. Played this game long ago. I'm struggling to keep up. Don't worry. It's this is the planet of the Jedi, and it used to be the planet of the Jedi, and now everybody doesn't like the Jedi, and I also don't like the Jedi because I'm playing Dark Side. Looks like I'm downloading KOTOR 3 mod. Unfortunately, the autosaves don't work properly, and that was actually very unfortunate. So now we must absorb. It's gonna be fine. We don't mind this, I think.
I can't believe.
So nothing personal. You're terrible, and then I select you, and I select you. Really weird that I don't keep the same team, and then I just do Force Storm. That should be enough to kill all of them. Let's go with a Death Field here, since I do need a little bit of life. Wow, that is so much healing. I healed for 64. It's so brutal. Let's actually start with a Force Potency over here. This guy is strong as hell. It's not even strong against normal. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I could save there. That's pretty important. And might have broken the game.
No more words. Defend yourself.
Okay. And Force Storm here. Wow, he just kills me with one hit. Been playing this game for months already. That is true. That is very true. Let's try an improved source screen. Does that apply? Because I think it does. Why does he kill me with one hit? He didn't do that before. I could turn my shields on, but... Oh, was I low on health? Am I low on health? Is that the reason? Even then. Nope, it is not. Master Energy Resistance. That should allow me a little bit of protection against the lightsaber. Let's find out if that is a good strategy against Jedi. Master Energy Resistance is gone. Okay. Good. It doesn't seem very... like a very good... No, that is not good. Wow, I was really lucky. I don't remember what the different forms are for. Do we have the forms over here? Maybe. Nah, not here. They're here. So, defense versus current target. This adds defense against other people. This... yeah, this is the one that I want. I don't know. I was having such an easy time. Let's go with a kill. I think a kill might be the way to do it because...
You have him on the defensive. He uses the sheen form.
Because it stuns him.
This form will be useful when you face multiple opponents.
Yeah, I just can't skip this. Oh, there it is. And there it is.
It's not possible.
Okay, so I can save there, and I'm gonna try and go for a kill again, because I think oh no, this guy. I was gonna say that because the lack of movement might help me, although that is a lot of damage that this guy does. Maybe alternating is a good idea. Oh! And I absorb his force again.
You should have let him live. He would have fetched a fine price on Nar Shaddaa. Kunda is ours, thanks in part to your assistance. Here, take your reward, Jedi.
8,000 credits. That's a lot. I deserve more credits.
You deserve more credits. You'll get 50% more. Thanks again for your assistance. Now, if you'll excuse me.
It was a little bit like that, wasn't it?
Administrator, and I'm dressed to kill.
The Republic won't stand for what you've done here. You'll pay for your crimes.
I was going to make it a painless death, but you've been much more difficult than you had to be. Now you're going to pay.
I don't think he was going to make it a painless death. So, maximum force points increased. We have received another lightsaber. We've got a bunch of experience. 12,000 credits. And of course, our journal has been updated. And we only had to die a little bit. What is that lightsaber that we got? Oh no, it's this. It's just a normal lightsaber. This is good because you can use a lightsaber now. Or many lightsabers, in fact. But we're not going to worry about your weapons at the moment. Eventually we will. Oh, look at all the people around here. The mercenary just grumbles at you. And this door is locked. Oh. So... Oh, I can inspect the remains. I didn't expect that. Improved discharge energy cell, a Jedi rope, a multi-spectral target assessor. Oh, that's really good. And also a Jedi Master robe. This guy had 2 robes on, but we have a Jedi Master robe already. That's the same item every time. Dopak?
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I didn't give you the things, did I? Well, that's because he didn't give me the will. Yeah, he was the mercenary that we found outside. So that's it. The mercenary just grumbles at you. We're done in this planet. All right. Just trying to see if there's anything aimed at me. Anybody remember what ESRB this game got? Oh, yeah, I think it is PG-13. Maybe if I go back inside after coming outside? Doubt it. That looks pretty close to me. Yep. I need to clean my second computer. The fan is just freaking out. I hope I'm not dropping any frames. Because if it overheats, then yeah. Plastic skeletons. I do remember trying to convince my mom when I was 12. Buying a mature game was okay for my age. I'm okay, thank you. What about this one? Ah, but you don't complain. Oh. There are remains here. Hyperadrenal stamina. Wait a minute. These people all died? Nice. Droid modular plate. HK droid processor. Thorium charges. I don't actually know what thorium charges are for. Or what they are at all. They're probably Misk, right? There they are. This is a set of old thorium chargers. A high explosive more powerful than a thermal detonator. Oh, that's for killing dragons and stuff. Because we're definitely going to kill dragons. I saw you. What was that? Oh no, it was HK-47. So there's got to be other people over here as well. Because we killed them. Zabrak battle armor. It could be a better version than the Zabrak battle armor that we have had already. And a frag grenade. And that's it. That's it. I fought Master Vrook, and I defeated him. But that's the last stage of the Lost Jedi. That is indeed all that we have to do in this planet. Surprisingly simple compared to Nar Shaddaa, but that's okay. We did spend a little bit of time before going to Nar Shaddaa. We did spend a little bit of time here. Oh look, it is our friends.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated.
Oh, that was a fun stream, Arrogent.
My weapon systems, and I cannot.
It's all going up on YouTube as well.
If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Well, I guess you will then. So there is a specific form that I have to use right there so that I'm better at defending and don't die as much. HK. HK doesn't fight in these battles. I didn't realize that before. They did say that they can't attack themselves. But he literally leaves the party.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Yes, the people... You are... It's fine. It's all good. I grew up on Friday the 13th, A Nightmare Before Elm Street. Let's go inside then. What kind of adventures are we going to have? Always cutscenes. Always cutscenes. Many cutscenes. What are you studying?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more.
I couldn't care less for the hardships of others. They either endure or they die.
Sometimes I wonder if you are right. But at other times, I feel there is something more at work here.
There's something about the worlds themselves, isn't there?
Yes. These dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on Qatar, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand and then it just slips away.
So close.
Maybe I could help you bridge that so close gap. Perhaps if we visited all these worlds, more would become clear.
Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked. I know not how.
He knows not how. I wonder if we get different cutscenes depending on what planet we're in. Either way. Hanhar, what's up? I thought I smelled your stench. Speak, human, then leave me be. Had some questions for you? Then speak them and leave me be. Why do you wear those shackles? They are memories caged upon my wrists. I wear them so I will not forget. What do you mean? I have never spoken of such things, but there is strength in chains. These things of metal. They remind me of the tribe of Zerka, what befell my tribe, my people. What happened with your people? Zerka fell upon my people like Kinrath, but slow, without claws extended. They taught me their ways, and I saw their truth. What truth? They brought with them a new idea, a new way of looking at my people. They showed me what life debts truly are. They are cargo. They taught us slavery. They taught us the weak must obey the strong, a lesson we as hunters had forgotten. Metal they placed upon my wrists and neck to keep my bond and weak. To keep me bound and weak. They were not strong enough to hold me otherwise. And also there's a line over there that I need to re-record. I'm pretty sure this is a new line. And Hara, always positive. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is a new line that we had not seen, because I think it's influence. I've gotten influence with him or something. Or maybe not, I don't remember. Perhaps you are weak in that you allowed the shackles to be placed at all. Yes, they were stronger for a time, and the weak must obey the strong. What did Zerka do after capturing you? I was taken from the forest world of my people, brought to a place where the trees had turned to stone and metal. They intended me to haul cargo, to lift metal boxes into great flying beasts like the cargo in which you travel from planet to planet. I turned the cargo boxes into boxes to store their bodies. From then on, I walked the Shadowlands without them hounding my tracks. How did you kill the entire crew? In the ship, there was not enough room for them to flee, to run. Yet I stalked them for days, let them flee, hide in the vents, starve slowly. And right before the moment where it seemed they would surrender to me, beg for mercy, I would strike. How did you get to Nar Shaddaa? The metal cage drifted across the black until it reached its destination. Much of its control was unknown to me. When it fell into the world of metal, I was able to leave the cage and walk again. Around me soared trees that were cold and dead, creatures of metal and screams. But there I could climb and hunt and survive. There was prey again and the smell of blood, and there was work for hunters. The bounty was wealth. The bounty was wealth. He's got some very interesting lines, like very poetic lines. Is that how you became a bounty hunter? As humans taught me slavery, I started selling humans, many at a time, wailing packs of children and their mothers, entire tribes of humans. There is a debt that you humans can never repay me, and that is my life debt, one that humans will pay with their lives. You can't have been the only slave Zerka took from your world. The rest of my tribe are gone. They do not walk in the Shadowlands as I do. I sent them away, by my hand, one by one. Yeah, other bounty hunters said you killed your own tribe. What do they know of my people and our customs? Nothing. They are cowards from 1,000 lifeless planets, planets of sand and dust, where they worship credits over lives. Well, if you slaughtered your own tribe, there's no coming back from such an act. I did not kill my tribe, I saved them, even though they cast me out, threw me into the Shadowlands. What happened between you and your tribe? I was raised as one of my people within the tribe, but I did not belong there. Beneath the trees of our world, where the roots run deep, there is a place of mist and shadow where only the most fearsome predators walk. In our tongue, it is called the Shadowlands. That is the place that called to me, that filled my eyes when I stared into the flames of darkness. That filled my eyes when I stared into the flames and darkness. Actually, that's not what he says. That filled my eyes when I stared into flames and darkness. That's what he says. They could not have forced you to leave, could they? It was a choice, my choice to be beneath the trees, to run in the dark places of our world. I spent more and more time in the Shadowlands where I could kill and keep killing. In time, my tribe would not accept me back. They exiled me there, for they sensed too much of the Kinrath within me, the urge to hunt and kill. I was never at peace among them. The Shadowlands always called to me, not the safety of the trees. The Kinrath, I believe those are creatures in the Shadowlands. We visit the Shadowlands in KOTOR 1, and I believe the Kinrath are like insects. We might have actually seen them already in this game. I forget, because I remember fighting Kinrath in Dantooine, or finding something similar to Kinrath in Dantooine. But, yeah. You said your tribe was killed, sent away by your hand. Why did you say that? I was there when the tribe of Zerka landed upon our planet. I watched them, saw that they were weak, but still predators. When you have dwelled in the Shadowlands, you know the difference. Even the smallest, weakest of prey can kill with the right weapon, the right tools. Kinrath are on Dantooine too. Thank you, Exile Fury. I thought I was right on that. They must have struck quickly to overpower your people. They fell upon my people like Kinrath, quick, deadly, armed with weapons that my people had never seen. I watched. I knew what would happen. Prey is devoured, broken, and my eyes filled with blood. And I knew my people would be sentenced, would become slaves. They would be turned into prey forever, hunted but demeaned, not killed. How did you do it? I killed the young ones first. Those were the ones most in danger. Then I moved onto the adults, from the weakest to the strongest as they slumbered. Then when with Rick, Blade, and Bowcaster they fell, but with every one that fell I gripped them by the throat and stared into their eyes. I let them see the Shadowlands and all its darkness. I let them see what their weakness had brought them. And a dialogue line there that needs to be re-recorded? 90s were 30 years ago. Yes. And so you killed your tribe rather than let slavers have them. When the tribe of Zerka saw what had been done, they took me. They were angry that I had killed their herd, when what I had done was save them. So they chained me instead, and I let myself be offered up to them instead of the dead. Huh. Look at this line over here. If you killed them to spare them, then you cheapened them. It's the first time. It's not in a very particularly difficult dialogue choice here, but it is the first time that a dark side line tells the player of what the dark side is. Usually dark side choices are, murder you and your children and your teddy bears. But this one is different. This one has to do with just the stubborn, naturalistic understanding of the dark side over the strong must rule over the weak thing. You're cheapening them because you're not allowing them to test themselves against death. And so for probably the first time, this one is the first real dark side option here, as in it requires an understanding. Well, again, as I say, it's not a very complex choice because it's just literally 2, but it requires a certain understanding of how the dark side works. So I'm going to say it. If you kill them to spare them, then you cheapen them. They are not dead. Where I sent them, they are free. Even as their screams fell upon me, even as they fell still as I crushed the life from them, I know that they are far from the Shadowlands, in a place where they will never be chained. Not dark enough, cheap. No, that's the thing, though. It's like... It's weird. It's like, it isn't about how dark side you are anymore. That one is a specific understanding of how the dark side works. I had to think that she has on her ears makes her look so goofy to me. It's so those are big AirPods. Don't worry about it. But there's so much more stuff that is so much more goofy. I always have to consider that because it's just super goofy having things in my face. And again, these choices are a little bit, because of that context of that one line, these choices actually matter in different ways. Because as long as you justify murdering your own, then fine, is the blah, murder your teddy bears kind of line. But then this one, it's kind of what... Recently, I've been asking a few questions the way Kreia would ask them on purpose. And this one is kind of what Kreia would do. It's the learning more style thing. See you later, Thor. Thank you for coming. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Thor. Good luck with the mod, and thank you for working on the game. And how do you figure that? You are of the tribe of the Jedi. I have heard of your weak code, your defense of prey. But there is one truth that you know, that all life is connected, and there is life and light after the black of the Shadowlands. You lessen an act of slaughter by thinking it was salvation. Oh, this is a... These two lines are very dark side, but one of them somehow manages to be more than the other in a very unusual way for the game, which is good. It's good that the dark side can be nuanced. Although this one is less nuanced. You lessen an act of slaughter by thinking it was salvation. But then this one, the second one, the only truth is that you killed your tribe because they were weak. Which is absolutely a re-understanding of what he's saying. But it is what he did. He killed his tribe because they were weak. And then I reinforce which is what they deserved. Which is sort of like bringing him deeper into the dark side. By saying this line. Even though he is already pretty dark side. Or he's enormously dark side. Let's say that. Yes, and I could not bear to see such weakness in them. I do not wish to walk in the Shadowlands any longer. I wish to walk on top of the trees of my homeworld, and when I die I shall be there. Yet I am trapped here with you in this cage surrounded by the stench of human animals. What you did to your people was madness, yet there was strength in it. You think to know my actions, human? Perhaps you know them better than you realize. Turn your eyes upon your own acts, the deaths you have inflicted upon your tribe, the tribe of the Jedi. Actually, wait. Is he actually... Anhar is a really interesting character. He's just difficult to perceive. He was probably written by Avalon. It's different. It's difficult to like you can't really grasp his what he's about. But he's like out of nowhere, he's bringing a self-reflection aspect on me that is very obvious by the "be silent, you know nothing of what occurred" line over there. Oh, okay. It isn't quite as much. It's what happened to Malachor. It isn't my actions so far, so they have less. It is still interesting and thematically interesting, and not what you see often in companions. But it is lessened by the fact that it isn't about the actions we do as players. It's the actions that happened before. What do you know of that? I know enough to smell how weak you are, how broken such an act made you. Did you hear them scream as you butchered the Mandalorian tribes? Did you attempt to cover your ears, kill your heart to shut them out? I have heard of you, Jedi, heard of your battles. You are a coward who must use planets to kill your foes so you will not see. At least every one of my people I killed, I looked into their eyes as they died, and they knew why they were dying. I know that you did no such thing with your own tribe. They died alone in pain, and the only one to hear them die was you. And also another line that needs to be recorded. Everyone at Malachor died because they had to, and I would destroy them all again, gladly. You may think so, Jedi, but you would be wrong. We have spoken about this enough. Now we should think upon it and realize perhaps we are not so different in how we perceive life and death. And I gained +1 wisdom and a new perspective about your actions during the Mandalorian Wars, which is going to allow me to say that perspective when I'm confronted about that. We also gained the influence with Anhar, which is beautiful because it's not very common. Anhar, let me just save before I talk to you because I think you might have another line. I thought I smelled your stench. Yeah, it's the beans. Questions? Why do you use the term Jedi? It is how I first heard it, from the mouths of Hutts. It is the way they speak the title of your tribe in their language. They speak it with contempt, but beneath that contempt is fear. Why do you follow me? Because the weak must obey the strong. As long as I am here, I will force you to be strong. Why did you kill Mira? Because I was stronger. She was prey. Because she saved my life and she would not let me take hers. So I tore it from her. You took your life because she didn't take yours? She showed me mercy in that I could not bear to feel such from prey. She had my life in her hands, her weapon pointed at me as I lay wounded in my own traps, and she did not kill me. And I saw her eyes, and I saw she felt mercy. She spared you to show she was stronger? No, that was not her intent. She felt mercy for me, for a predator. And that is what I could not bear. Yet I could not no longer kill her, for it meant I owed my life to a human. Humans who broke all my people with slavery. She did what they had done to my people, to me. And that is why she had to die. I don't believe you. It's not the hunt that drives you. Then you do not know my heart, human, nor what lies behind my eyes. I think you want her to kill you, to break you, to end your life. I do not chase death, I chase prey. You have spoken of your tribe, Anhar. I think you wish to join them. My tribe is no more, my people are no more, because of humans. This is all new stuff as well. It's really difficult to find some of these dialogues because they are hidden. So I'm just going to have to go through all the companions and just make sure that I have all the dialogues. But you said they exist, but not here, and you wish to join them. I see your eyes, hear your words, human, and your words echo within me. Perhaps I wish to die at her hands, and walk in the Shadowlands no longer. Yet she spared me, and to continue living, I could not bear it. I wish to go where my tribe went, where I sent them, where they are finally free. Where they may forgive me. I do not wish to walk in the Shadowlands any longer. When I die, to walk on top of trees of my home world, to hear the voices of my people again. I don't know, actually, that's a typo over there, but he said a very similar line to this one in another, before. Walk with me, Anhar, and I promise I shall never spare your life, or deny you the death you seek. That is the only pledge I have heard from a human that I will accept. I will walk with you, human, and my strength shall be yours. I shall break our enemies. And when death comes, do not turn it aside, and I will do the same for you. It's kind of interesting. There is a way where you can shame him for wanting to go back to his tribe. There's definitely arguments that you can make against him and just shame him into not wanting to die. And we're not giving that choice. So I think he's written, here at the very least, he's written more as a dialogue of discovery of a character rather than necessarily us playing the character or playing around with him. Because I could see a dark side a dark side Jedi to or Sith or whatever being capable of manipulating him into not wanting to die. Although it might be difficult. The arguments are going to be difficult because you can shame him, but that doesn't mean he stops wanting to die. I swear the same, for now, until the end of our journey. Then it is done. We die together, our lives as one, or not at all. You and Anhar have formed a new bond. Both of you gain +1 Constitution. It's the stench. That's kind of amazing. Anhar, I thought I smelled your stench. Yes, it's the questions. Then speak. We ride together, we die together. That's, yeah, I don't know. Stench bond. I don't know if I don't think it's a reference to anything. But, that was a good line. It's like having two sides, one like Scooby. Oh, you're talking about the other thing. Why do you follow me? Does that mean you serve me? Influence failure. Yeah, there's still more. But I didn't actually lose anything here. So there's something more there. Specifically on why do you follow me? That's I don't want to say that I don't want to go through the dialogue lines if they're not going to have anything, because they might unlock something later. Anhar, what is the source of your strength? You know nothing of strength, human, and you know little of me. It is the way of prey. Yeah, I still have some lines here with you. Why did you make your home on Archida? Yeah, I don't think there's anything new there. Question. Heard you hunt humans. Yeah, there's nothing new. I mean, apart from that, there's a few things there still. I need to look into his influence. Speaking of influence, Visus. I don't know if I have anything new with you.
My life for yours.
Oh, I do have something. I wanted to teach you some of the forms I've learned.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
See to it that you master what I taught.
My life for yours.
Okay, let's see if you have any new questions.
I will answer what I can.
3K years before the movies, yeah. Somewhere around there.
It was not for his and my... And now... If you wish to know, perhaps it is possible to show another what my people see. First, you must close your eye. Now, imagine there. It will take...
There we go. There's something new there. There's definitely something new there.
My life. I am... My life.
How do you see through the Force?
If you wish to know.
There we go.
Perhaps it is possible to show another what my people see. What I see. First, you must close your eyes. The surface of the ship, its sights, will only be a distraction. Now, in your mind, reach out. Listen for my breathing. Do not
ASMR.
focus on the sound, but the life behind it. Imagine its energy, its texture, in tandem with the breathing. And then in your mind, step back from the image and see what remains. There. It is not as difficult as I thought. You learn quickly.
You have gained bonus Force points and Foresight. This allows you to perceive the alignment of others and see through some obstacles to the threat beyond.
It will take effort to maintain such sight.
Excuse me.
But you now have that power.
How come I don't do ASMR?
You can use it to see life around you in a different way, as I used to see it.
It's an interesting question, Zinkster. I have no need for ASMR. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, there's... well, I'm pretty sure there's ASMR that's just purely sexual arousal rather than what it's supposed to be. But as far as I understand it, ASMR is supposed to be sounds that make you have goosebumps, right? That's what it's supposed to be, right? I mean, it's obviously a specific type of sound, but people use it so that they have goosebumps. Now, I can have goosebumps whenever I want. I can trigger goosebumps on cue. I can just, like, it's not going to show on camera, I don't think. But, like, there it is, goosebumps. It's definitely not going to show on camera. Nah, it's not. It wouldn't show. But, so, I don't need ASMR for anything. And I also don't really feel the need for, like, the goosebumps is not something that it doesn't really have any use, and it doesn't feel good or anything like that. I do trigger goosebumps when I'm cold, and I'm just, like, sitting around and I'm cold, like, and it's goosebumps, and then I feel a little bit warmer after a little while, because that's literally what goosebumps are for, are so that your body preserves body heat a little bit better. Different people will have different amounts of goosebumps depending on their body, their skin structure. Yeah. I found ASMR just creepy. Yeah, that's another thing as well. I got no pleasure from anything from it. Yeah. No, well, I say that some of it might be. It's just my perception. I say that some of it might be sexual, because I don't know if it was the first time, but the only time I remember looking up ASMR. It wasn't the only time, for sure, but it was like, it's the most memorable, because it was like, what the fuck? It was basically this woman in bed, just talking very quietly to the microphone, saying things that she would say to her partner, and you were supposed, it's clearly made for just, you know what I mean? It's clearly that. So it's like, maybe it is ASMR, but there's something else there, and I don't for sure. Yeah, for some people it is. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's like a specialized type of ASMR. Either way, I don't need any of those. I'm an old school kind of guy. I don't need that. I use whiskey for falling asleep, says Ari. That will do it. That'll do it. I watch ASMR videos for prop making. They tend to show stuff in better detail than most YouTubers. How? What? Exiled Fury? How does that work? How does that work? I use a bed for falling asleep, says Jung. That works as well. Oh boy. When I discovered ASMR, I took the rest of the day off the internet. That was enough for the day. I think ASMR has been a thing for a while, but its popularity on the internet is a phenomenon unto itself. So ASMR predates the popularity that it has on the internet, but yeah. Very good mics for ASMR, very good cameras for the video part. Oh, I see what you mean. Lots of high definition sending. Yeah. I think the important aspect of for having mics is it needs to be condenser microphones, and they need to be stereo, or you can have two microphones, I suppose. So I have a Blue Yeti up there. I don't record with a Blue Yeti. I mean, this one over here is an SM7B, but I have a Blue Yeti up there, and the Blue Yeti has a stereo mode that probably would work for some sorts of ASMR. Also very high volume. Yeah, that's the problem with the Yeti. The gain is bad. It's hissy. It's bad. Anything it needs to be XLR. It's otherwise if it's sorry. There we go. If it's USB, then it doesn't work quite as well. Oh, I have nothing against it either. It's not like whatever. I don't care. But it's just I don't need it. The SM7B is pretty much as good as it gets for voiceover. Yeah, but it's not very good for other types of capture. It's good for voiceover for sure, but and also for other types of very loud environment recording. But because it's a very gain hungry microphone, it requires a lot of a lot of amplification, so it isn't necessarily the best for very quiet sounds. And I use it with this big chunker of a pop filter that you see over here. Even still, I can hear the every once in a while. I also record very on top of the microphone, and I'm not particularly good with my expletives. What's the word? Plosives. That's the word. With my plosives. $1,000 microphone or throw it in the trash, says Arrogant. If I had to buy it, I would never buy a $1,000 microphone. There's a lot more money that I need to spend to reach that point. In fact, the SM7B is already an overkill thing. I just wanted to buy an XLR microphone, and I decided to go for something that will last me a lifetime, basically. And yeah, but in that regard, the SM7B is actually fairly affordable. But if I went for a $1,000 microphone, I probably would go with a shotgun mic. Or some newer, Neuer, or whatever they're called. They're really good. They're really, really good. But then I would need to spend so much money on the studio itself, because they record so much of the room. The thing about the SM7B and a lot of the broadcast-focused microphones is that they don't record the room as much. So you don't need to do so much post-processing and stuff like that. And I barely do any post-processing live, and on most of my Let's Plays. I'm starting doing a little bit now, and I might change my sound a little bit in the future. Prince of Spring, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I might change my sound a little bit in the future by adding... I'm learning a little bit about voice processing recently. And so if you watch my Prey Let's Play, not the streams, the Let's Play itself, you can see that I have a little bit of processing there that makes my voice a little bit more broadcasty, but also a little bit more intelligible. You also need good hardware to support an expensive mic. Yeah, it's true. But the thing is, you need good hardware, but a lot of the price that comes from good hardware comes from having features in the hardware. Like, for example, I have a Scarlett second generation. I have a 2i2 second generation. It cost me like $100 or something like that. It cost me less, actually. I think I got it on discount. But it's just got 2 XLR ports. The bigger version costs twice that, and it's got like 4 or 6 XLR ports. And it's more hardware, but it's still the same sound quality. And honestly, if I wanted to do an upgrade, I wouldn't buy a new interface. I would buy a Cloud Lifter or something to that extent that would... it's basically another gain stage, but it makes the microphone quieter. But I have absolutely no need for that whatsoever. All the money that I need to spend to make my sound better is just, for one, it's just absolutely spending time configuring things properly and making my sound better. But also it's the room itself, because I got a lot of reverb still in the room. I'm gonna buy a carpet whenever lockdown stops, to stop a little bit of the room underneath. So the RCA 6203B Varacoustic microphone from 1955. Is that a ribbon microphone? I don't actually know what RCA is, but I think I've seen that number somewhere. The prices are crazy, like 3,000, a broken one, and up 5,000 for a functional one. That's just boutique microphones. For that kind of price, the Neuers are where it's at, but there's other brands as well that I don't know enough about, sorry. There we go. But the thing is, like, by the time you're spending that much money on a microphone, if you're going to use it, you need to spend so much more elsewhere. It's so unbelievable. It's like buying an expensive camera. Like, you buy a $2,000 camera, and by the time you're spending that much money on a camera, you need to spend so much more money on lenses, because the cameras are made for, like, the lenses are where the money is all at. And for sound quality, it's the same thing. The microphone is very important, and it is the most important aspect. Well, actually, it isn't. Microphone isn't the most important aspect. It's the freaking room. The room is so expensive, man. Like, for example, you see these things behind me? I can show you if I go over here. You see these panels behind me? Just the fact that I had to pay €5 or thereabouts for each one of them it was like, it's a serious investment when you're on a shoestring, and I bought them a while back. And so it's like, it's $40 that I spent on this thing. That's money. And you see the panels? Those are not walls. Those are like portable panels. Making each one of those cost me, I think it was like $40 each, and I could make another one if I wanted to, but I didn't because I don't need it. And I could buy them pre-made, but they cost $120 each, so I had to make them myself. So it's a lot of money that you end up paying for things. Spend like €100 on a mic. I thought it would be amazing, kind of meh. Nero, I swear, the room is so important. So there's basic things on the microphone. If you want to tell me what mic it is, I might have specific insight into the mic. But there's certain things on a microphone that's always going to be the case. You need to prevent plosives, which is the P's and the sounds, with either a pop filter, or this isn't a pop filter. This is a windscreen, but it works the same. It doesn't really, but it mostly works the same. It's totally fine. So you need that. But then there's the other thing, which is the reverb of the room, and that is so important. My personal tip, if you're doing Let's Plays or if you're recording, is turn your back into a corner and get yourself these sound panels that I have and glue them to the wall behind you. Because that's what I did for a long while. I was in that little corner over here. And the sound just went through the stratosphere. And then don't forget to have your mic close to your face. This is very important. And you can actually get very cheap scissor stands on Amazon or whatever for like $20-15. And those work. It's fine. Whatever. If you want to buy the expensive ones, this one is in need of a little bit of oiling. I still need to do that. I have the oil can over there, but well, whatever. But you need a scissor stand. That's really good, or a boom arm. But boom arms are more expensive because they're more metal. Scissor stands are a little bit cheaper. Or at least good boom arms are more expensive. It also depends on the structure of the walls. Brick is better than concrete. Well, not for voice. But if the walls are bouncing your sound back, it's just it's not good. It just makes the voice airier and just muddier at the same time. It's just bad. Yeah, room is expensive, and the most important thing, try recording in the bathroom. Yeah, if you try, don't record in the bathroom. if you're recording in the bathroom, that's where the reverb is gonna be the most. Unless you're recording like a guitar. If you're recording on a guitar, that's a good sound. Bathroom sound is good sound for the guitar. Keep your mic next to the computer fan. It depends on the... oh, right. My mic is a Razer something. Oh, I see what you mean, Harry. Well, even with just... I see what you mean about the concrete. But yeah, but even if it is rough, even if the walls are rough, it's still going to reflect a lot. Unless you're very quiet. If you're very quiet, any microphone will do. If you're talking like this, it's totally fine. Anything will do. Anything will work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything will work. Unless, like, you're in a really echoey place. Mac is a Razer something. Oh, the Razer does have some microphones. Yeah, it's a USB Razer Siren. Oh, those are nice. Yeah, those are nice. They have a cheaper version that isn't particularly good. It's just made so that it's easy to use. Because when it's USB... when it's USB, the ease of installation and ease of use is very important, because, you know, that's part of the deal. The sound problems are just such a pain, especially on Windows. Yeah, I see this microphone. Yeah, it's a normal microphone. It isn't particularly good, but it isn't also... if you're having problems with sound, it isn't bad either. You're not gonna... It's like people complaining about the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti isn't a particularly ideal microphone for recording, and it is true that it isn't particularly ideal, but you can get good sounds out of it. Just it does not depend on the microphone as much as you think, just from, you know, the price disparity, because you look at the price and you're like, man, this costs so much money. It must make a lot of difference, and it doesn't really. It's all about the room. Low-end decent mics are made by Superflux. Yeah, there's a lot of cheap decent mics. Honestly, like, if you want really cheap, go for a Behringer one. The whatever they're called, the the SM58 lookalike microphone and get it on the stand, get it on a boom. They're light. Get it on a boom stand that costs $20. The microphone. It's almost the same thing as a €100 Sennheiser stage microphone, and just put a pop filter in front of that thing, and you're good to go. But of course, it's an XLR microphone, so it doesn't work just on a USB. That's the thing. You always need an interface unless you go with a USB. It's cool for playing with folks. When you take things a bit more seriously, you start noticing some things echo, the key noises. Yeah. So to avoid the key noises, well, that is interesting that you say that. So you might note that my voice is I have a very specific tone of voice when I'm recording. A lot of people do that, just learn their own sort of radio voice and stay there forever. That's where I'm at. But when I talk to a microphone, I talk always with a specific volume level in mind. I'm always very aware of where my voice is directed, and the volume level of the voice is very specific. Even when I go lower and deeper, I still try to project as much of the voice, because otherwise it just doesn't come across. And some microphones are very sensitive to that, others not as much. But there's always a level of if you talk very loudly and then go like this, and then just go loudly and just quietly again for this, it's just, not only is it really annoying, but from a sound perspective, it's more annoying on the microphone than it is in person. So that's why what you're saying is very important. What you want to do with the microphone is, not only do you want to have it very close to your mouth, so you can have the gain and you have the volume of the microphone as low as possible without it clipping. So you have to want it as low as possible so it doesn't pick up anything else. But at the same time, it allows you, because it's close to your mouth, it allows you to have a very drastic effect. If you want to scream, if you want to be aware, if you want to shout a little bit more, you can pull your mouth back. You can just do this literally, and it changes the sound considerably. And of course, it requires training, it requires awareness, and it requires presence of mind as well. Because if you're thinking about the microphone work when you're working on a microphone, and of course that just comes with practice, really. But the thing is, just as low as possible always, and it will help with the keyboard, with not picking up the keyboard strokes. But on the other hand, is because you're going so low, you need to maintain a consistent high output of voice volume, because if you are very quiet all the time and then scream, you're just gonna peak the sound wave, so it's just gonna clip, and that's bad. And I hear a lot of people that are just not used to microphones, and people who are more soft-spoken. I'm not very soft-spoken, but I'm not a very loud person. But on a microphone, I'm always loud because I need to be. I'm always I'm always monitoring my voice levels up there. It's very easy for me. I don't do that anymore, but when I was learning and when I was getting experience, it was very easy for me to always check how loud I was being. So it's very important to have that, and it's just a matter of practice. Wouldn't buy a soundproof door be better for those things on the wall? Better than those things on the wall? Yeah, soundproof door. My trick is to buy those little strips that you glue to the inside of the door, where they basically sweep the floor as the door opens and closes, and you try to also buy those little rubber bits for where the door closes, to make sure that there's as little air on the door as possible. If the door is made of wood, then that's soundproof enough. If it's made out of metal, it's probably different, but you need to consider that. Soundproofing a door is probably a pain in the ass. The soundproof door is very, very expensive, but for voice work, it's not a big deal unless you have a lot of noise outside of your room. That's probably not a big deal. Soundproofing the walls is the most important thing, because our voices are very high level on the frequency, so it bounces a lot. Like, for example, a very low sound, a boom, 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 doesn't bounce. It just penetrates the walls and goes away. And that's one of the reasons why, if you wanted to not overpower the recording, when you insulate a room, is you need to trap the bass instead of It's really weird when you think about it, because you insulate a room, every sound outside, like when you insulate a room for a sound booth or something like that, every sound outside doesn't come in, right? Because it's all insulated. But the problem is the sounds on the interior, they also, like, they don't go outside, right? So when you have just a mixture of sound, the high sounds get lost in the walls and don't come back because the walls are all fluffy or whatever you have on the walls. But the low sounds, they don't get lost on the walls. But they also, because the room is insulated, they just sort of bounce back. So they can be very overpowering inside of a sound booth. So you need to create what's known as bass traps, which is traps on the corner of rooms and whatever, to make sure that the bass abates in different places and in different ways than high frequency notes. And that's why making a room is so expensive as well, because then you need to have microphones that are tuned to hear the frequencies and be able to calibrate the room in a way that, and knowing where your microphone is going to be as well. It's just a pain in the ass if you're going to make like any sort of serious music recording that is for clients. If it's for yourself, it doesn't matter, because you like what you like, you make it work and it's fine. But if it's for clients and they require neutral noises, neutral sounds, it's super expensive. For people that work for me on media producing, I bought a Shure SM7B. Yeah, this thing is just so comfortable, really. Like every time, everything, like I love it. I love it. Every single time I'm like, maybe it's bad. Maybe it picked up this part of that I didn't like. I go back and watch the recording and it's like fantastic. The Blue Yeti gave me nightmares every time. Every time if I wasn't perfect on the microphone with the Blue Yeti, it just came out wrong, you know? And certainly my voice as well. Like, this Blue Yeti will get my morning voice to sound exactly the same as my normal voice, which is unbelievable, because my morning voice is terrible. It's like really nasally. And I don't need to do any audio processing. It just doesn't pick it up or something. It's like, I don't know. We had those doors when I went to school. Yeah, those doors are very expensive because they're not only there's a lot of material in there, but they also are made resist. They're sturdy doors. They're heavy doors, and then it's not just the door; it's the frame as well. It's a pain in the ass. Adding some sheetrock to the walls would make the outside noises quieter. Yes. There are barriers, all the tricks. Most microphones benefit from foam pads on the walls more than keeping sounds out. Yes, foam pads on the walls, that's what I have back here. That's to prevent the bouncing of the high frequencies. It doesn't work for the low frequencies. But again, it doesn't matter for if you're just doing voice work. The foam you have on the walls, you only put them on the back or have in front of me. I don't have in front of me, no. I never did that, and honestly, it probably matters a lot. Because I get a lot of echo from here. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do. I could do that, basically, but it's a lot of money, and it's not something that is going to be particularly... It doesn't... I don't have any return on it, but it's nice if I want to do that. So basically, when I'm talking, I hear a lot of echo. The microphone doesn't hear the echo. And I hear echo... I also have open back headphones, so I can hear myself better. So the wall reflects off of me, but it doesn't reflect back. So the sound that comes from the wall doesn't get picked up by the microphone, but when it reaches the wall behind me, it doesn't come back. So that's all that matters. That's why I say that you can be against like a stadium or a hall or whatever. If your back is against a corner, that is so powerful with these microphones. It's just, especially if you have a noisy environment, which I did for a while. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to turn my back against the corner with these sound treatments in the wall. For the price of a Blue Yeti, you can get a better sound hand mic. Oh yeah, woo, so much better. It's so much better. The SM58 is amazing. It's an incredible, amazing microphone. But the problem with that is that you need the interface. When I bought the Blue Yeti, I didn't have an interface, and I didn't want to buy an interface because I knew how expensive they were, and I was like, I'm gonna spend twice the amount of money, and I'm gonna get the same quality out of this. So I'm just gonna buy the Yeti. I was wrong because I could spend the same, but I'm not. The Yeti isn't a very sturdy microphone, unfortunately, but it works well enough. It's still working after 6 years now. I have moving blankets to help dull the sound. Yeah, moving blankets also work. The thicker they are, the better. Just hang them from the roof. There you go. There's your sound treatment. Simple as that. You mean the fireworks? The fireworks are terrible. Young. XLR much better than USB. Yeah, absolutely. It's the noise floor. It's the and the Yeti. You can see that in my old recordings. The Yeti is. Excuse me, that was a burp. The Yeti is noisy. It's like when I stop talking, it's like. And I have a noise gate. Even on this microphone, I have a noise gate. But even on that, the noise gate doesn't activate immediately. Otherwise, it's just very weird. And even then, you just hear the sound. It's just terrible. I don't understand. I don't like it. It's the noise floor. And I don't really understand why it has to be like that, because it's not like the Focusrite isn't USB as well. Like, it's an interface and it's connected by USB to the computer. You know what I mean? But I don't know why it is. Does he not have a DAC? Or a CAD, rather. No, wait, the other way. The analog to digital converter. Add ADC. Digital to analog converter. DAC is the other way. I don't know why it's noisy. I don't get it. Every microphone that I've tested that is USB is noisy. On the lower end. When you just very quiet. And, yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'll see you later.
I will answer what I can.
Oh, no, that's not. I'll see you later. Why is she messing with her swords? Never mind, I'll be going. And we have gained maximum force points and a bunch of experience as well.
My life for yours.
And that was it.
I will answer what I can.
Yeah. That was it for her. Let's go outside. Maybe there's gonna be something new. My mic sounds fine. Let's see. If it is quiet in the room, as soon as I'm playing a game, it's bad. I love how this stream doesn't take tangents. We take a whole trigonometry shebang. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will just go on all the tangents. Told you there was gonna be another cutscene. Korea is gonna kill him.
Is there? Must be hearing things. But for a moment.
He was looking right at her, wasn't he? She was right there, wasn't she? Oh, I see. You are facing the wall then. And that is an SM7B, I think. Isn't it? No. It's got a ring around it. It could be. No, it isn't. That's a Audio Technica, maybe. A lot of computers. All the computers. All the computers. Sometimes the gameplay is just background noise for the conversation. I try to make the gameplay good as well. Look who it is, our favorite Bawadur.
Yes, General?
Do you have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
No. He's done. I mean, he turned to the dark side. We don't need anything else. HK.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
No, I had some questions.
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
I wanted to talk about the other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes, them.
I don't know that I have anything new with him.
To know?
There's a sound. It's the remote. The remote was freaking out against the wall. Her name is Adelaide. That's my character, yes. My character's name is Adelaide. Or are you talking about something else? Do you know anything about the Sith hunting us?
Answer. No, Master. This news...
See you later. Yeah, there's nothing there. Kreia definitely is gonna have something else. Something. XLR is just a microphone, and USB has preamps and such. That's why the XLR is better. Yeah, but the thing is, like, the Focusrite has preamps as well. That's the point of an interface. It's just better quality, I suppose. It's not why, because I don't know why don't they make a good preamp? It just costs only like $30. Get your microphones to work properly. T3, why are you smoking? Is it the dark side again? Oh, I think it might be your memory core upgrade thing. All right, let's take a look. Nope, didn't work. It's fine. I need a programming spike now. Ooh. He keeps giving them to me. Yeah, he doesn't say anything else. Got 3 programming spikes there. There's a song here in Brazil that is called Adelaide Minha Ana Paraguaia. Actually, I'm pronouncing it with the Portuguese accent, so it would be Adelaide, maybe. There's an original movie cardboard. Cheap preamp equals cheap mics. Yeah. Goto!
What have you brought me?
I don't think I have. Can you make more security tunnelers?
No, you have enough.
I don't.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
I don't actually know that I have new dialogues with them. I'll just spam all the dialogue lines off camera or something. Because I am trying to be at least moderately thorough.
I don't know what that witch did to you, but she's dragging you down into whatever hole she came out of.
I'm only saying this because there's still a chance for you to stop this before whatever darkness she brought on you eats you alive.
Nah, it's just... Spoken like a true coward, like a Jedi.
Alright, I tried. But whatever's consuming you, it's affecting everyone else. You may be strong enough to handle it, but the others may not.
Okay. Did he not say that before? I get the impression he said that before. All the mics we put in audio and video station is kind of old, but it does the job, so silver thingy. Oh, I see. Wait, what's the silver thingy? Oh. Right. The interface. You can have total 4 mics and 3 cameras attached to it. Nice. Let's have a chat with our favorite character. Is it our favorite character, Kreia?
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Only as many as I need, and only as many as will sacrifice themselves to me.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
I deserve such obedience, from them and you.
You deserve nothing, but you have earned such obedience, yes. They are tools, you are right. More than you know. I am not blind. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
She's always messing with them. You think it's important to be a good gamer for you to be a good streamer or YouTuber? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Look at me. I have a Let's Play channel of, well, it's not exclusively about Fallout, but about a lot of games that, like Fallout, for example, or just computer role-playing games in general. I like them, but I'm not the best. I don't get any of the references in Fallout. I made 2 Let's Plays of each. I'm very happy with those Let's Plays. I think they're good to watch. I play Baldur's Gate and play Tales of Eternity, and I suck at them. I'm terrible. That's a good. Actually, I could just have said that. I'm not a good gamer. Because it's all about having fun and making sure that well, actually, it isn't really about having fun. I think in the long term you need to have fun, because otherwise you will burn out. But you don't even need that. You just need to make something and impart that fun onto the videos. That's all that you need. And of course, there's target demographics, and there's people who watch videos for different reasons. There's people who watch Let's Plays for just learn how to play the game, and there's people who watch Let's Plays for the person who's playing them. It's very different. And that's the hardest part, actually, if you're going to be a streamer or a YouTuber, is finding out who you want to please. And I always focus on trying to please the people who want to watch the games, and so I just sort of put myself in the background. I mean, not really in the background, but in this, because I comment a lot. Obviously, I could be a lot more quiet, but rather all my commentary is about what the game brings to the table, rather than making it like a podcast background or something like that. Because there's players, there's streamers, especially for streaming, you'd need there's going to be games where the commentary can be completely detached, and there's going to be streamers then that can stream where the commentary is completely detached from the game, and that's all right as well. It's just a different type of person who wants that. You need to be a good entertainer. Yeah, like I think at the end of the day, that's Harry has it right. Like I think of the best streamers that I know, and they're just good entertainers. I mean, there's like, when I think about the best streamers that I know, they're just good actors as well, and just good at doing the things and saying the things. It's brilliant. But if I lower the bar a little bit, it's all about the entertainment. You're a good player. Oh, there's so many people. There's so many people that are so much better than me, especially on tabletop, or especially on Dungeons and Dragons games and stuff like that. I do so many things that could be better, and I'm aware of that, and I'm okay with it. It's not like I'm like putting myself down or anything. I'm just being honest, really. It's not. I'm not trying to be like, oh, whatever. No, it's fine. Whatever. I know I'm not the best. It's totally fine. Like in tactical games, for example, Bumpy McSqueakums eats me up for breakfast, no problem, on all of his tactical games, and I still play tactical games totally fine, and he has fun. I have fun just the same, I feel. I haven't seen your Pillars of Eternity 2 Let's Play, says Jung. You haven't! You have helped a lot, though. I am more for the strategy section. Yeah, different genres might give access to different audiences as well. Like, for example, I can't have an audience that wants my creativity, for example. I think I made a video about that. I wish I could make creative videos, but I also know I'm not particularly good at them because I don't have practice doing them. But I can't do that. This is just not something that my channel allows me to do very much. Or just the genre of games that I play. But if you go and watch a Minecraft Let's Player, then yeah, that's all about creativity. There's other games that are a little bit less about that, but strategy games are a little bit more, I suppose, than CRPGs. I found CRPG playing Neo Scavenger. It's been a long time, Arrogant. It has been indeed. I every once in a while I think about Neo Scavenger. Funny enough, I was thinking about them today, and yeah, Blue Bottles, the Blue Bottle Games, I think that's the name of the studio. They're making a new game. It's called, it's a sequel, but it's different. My fav streamers have a lot of mini conversations about random topics while engaging in the gameplay. Did you think about what language to speak, or always were set on speaking English? Asks Neurovisor. I always thought I was always set on English. It's just not. Yeah, I was always set on English. It's about the reach. It's that's it basically. I wanted to, and I still want to make a living out of doing videos, and there's just not like there's no. It's RPGs, man. It's RPGs. It's never gonna be a big reach, and in fact, I don't know if it can be any bigger than I'm at right now, without any other type of change. So English was absolutely necessary. Are you sure you don't want to become a Fortnite streamer? I have never played Fortnite. Not that I wouldn't, but it's just like, yeah. When it comes to gaming outside kernel, I only follow City Skyline builders. Oh, that's another. I've watched some channels of City Skylines builders. That's very. You need dedication for that, and you need skill, obviously. Portugal kind of sucks with YouTubers and streamers, right? Yeah. We have. It's kind of complicated, because if I made a channel in Portuguese, speaking Portuguese, I would have reach into the Brazilian market as well, because they also speak Portuguese, and of course there's a lot of countries in Africa that also speak Portuguese, but they're smaller markets in terms of internet population. There's a lot of Brazilian people on the internet, it's good for that, but still, just because they can understand the language, it doesn't mean that I would. Or rather, just because they can understand what I'm saying, doesn't mean that I would have many inroads. Because it is a lot. It's a lot. I feel that it's a lot more jarring for a Brazilian person to listen to a Portuguese person speaking than it is, for example, an American person listening to me speaking. So it's just I always said, like, there was never really any doubt about speaking in English. I follow some strange Romanian uploading video about construction. I'm not blind, I see what they see. Hear their voices when they speak to you and notice the change when they speak to others. Does the fact they obey me upset you?
I know many things.
I don't know that this is going to be a good choice.
I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior changing. Atron, especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. Disciple, he worships you quietly. The alien obeys you, even within the machines.
Who's the alien?
Echoes. Watch them carefully.
There's many aliens.
Patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
And what about you?
I am but a mirror whose only purpose
it could be the Wookiee, yeah.
What your own eyes cannot yet see.
I will think upon how my allies may be used, then.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
He was a powerful presence. There was little one did not believe when he spoke it with conviction. Let's say that again. He was a powerful presence. There was one... I can say that again. He was a powerful presence. There was little one did not believe when he spoke it with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, To bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
It's not that jarring. The problem is that accents are so diverse that it's not like an American listening to an Englishman. It's an American listening to a Scot. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah. I didn't mean, because I didn't mean, I was specifically not thinking of comparing American to British. I was specifically saying me. Like, what I am capable of saying in Portuguese, or the way I sound in Portuguese, sounds more jarring to a Brazilian person than... It's not that they can't listen and they can't understand. It's just that there's less communication there. There's a lot less communication, actually. It's more jarring to a Brazilian person than what I say in English is to an American person or to a British person. Aren't Scottish and Welsh different languages? No, Scots and Gaelic are different. Is it Gaelic? The Welsh one? They're different languages, yes, but I think what Prince of Spring is saying is specifically the speaking English. The thing is, there's a lot of... Like, there's something that comes... Gaelic is Irish, thank you. I don't know what Welsh is. Welsh is Welsh. There we go. The thing is, there's a lot of exposure to even British words that would not normally be understood by an American audience. For example, miffed or legate, or I don't know. There's some expressions that I use that I got mostly from watching Formula 1, really. There's some expressions that I use that are typically British that are common enough for an American audience to be like, I understand what he's saying. But from Brazilian Portuguese, there's a lot of expressions that only really can only really be understood if there is that communication specifically from the public on each side. And the thing is, in Portugal, we see a lot of things from Brazil, especially in novelas and also other stuff, but mostly novelas. And so there's a lot of expressions from Brazil that I'm saying it in the Portuguese way. From Brazil. Yeah, I was rolling the R there. Either way, from Brazil. Let's say the Brazilian Portuguese way. But there's a lot of expressions that just are really weird if you don't watch telenovelas, which I do, or which I don't rather. So I can't, like, if I watch a Brazilian person, I say those words, I can't communicate. I can't understand what's being said because the words are foreign to me. But the same happens the other way around. If I say an expression in Portuguese that a Brazilian person doesn't understand, then they don't understand it. And because Portugal doesn't export a whole lot of culture to Brazil, as far as I know it, then it's a lot harder for a Brazilian person to hear me say rapariga instead of moça. And you're like, whoa, what are you saying over there? It's not this. And then I say, that one I know. I think I know. Is it true? Is it true, Prince of Spring, that rapariga doesn't mean the same thing as moça? Because here in Portugal, it means the same thing. You can tell me that's English. That's Norwegian. Everyone should just adobe common tongue and Elvish. Enough said. Adopt. There we go. Rapariga is puta. Yeah, right? But here in Portuguese, it's just, we say, instead of saying moça, we say rapariga. It's just girl. It just means girl. But, just some expressions that can come across really jarring. So I think people from both Portugal and Brazil just tend to watch content from people from their respective countries because of that language barrier. Start a new channel targeting Brazil. Nah, there's a lot of Brazilian players already. The Portuguese Empire. should name it the Brazilian Empire then. So, what is she saying? Where did those Sith teachings come from, and why did and why did the Reverend embrace them so strongly? I thought teachings of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings.
That's very true,
The
Arrogant.
soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief. And what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Nah, no problem, Nero. No problem at all. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly? Do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
Yes.
Ask.
Kreia, what are you? Are you a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Perhaps I am neither.
To ally myself with someone without knowing their allegiance is unwise.
What do you wish to hear? That for every good work that I did, what would it matter now?
If the past is as important as you claim, then I would hear yours. And that's the cutscene. Yeah.
Take what strength you may steal from me. In you all my hopes rest.
I need more than that, Kreia.
If it means so much to you, then there shall be no more shadows between us.
Okay, I'll be going now. I don't think she had other questions after that. But we had our dark side.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Always. I wish to learn about lightsaber combat.
That is something we will leave until we possess a lightsaber.
Visas must have a lightsaber equipped. Oh, really? Okay. It's good enough. I'll also take the opportunity, because we're going to need to take care of inventory. Next stream is going to be fun! About taking care of inventory. It is going to be faster, because it was a much shorter level than Nar Shaddaa was. And also, I know things a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to upgrade items here. And we're going to unequip all the things. Do I have a light crystal somewhere? Yeah, I don't need that. This one doesn't have anything. Neither does this. There's a lot of stuff that's equipped. Ah, dang it. Dang it. This requires concentration because of the fact that there's so many of them. So many of the items. And I need to remember the positioning because the inventory is so hard to sort. See what I mean? Wait, I have 2 Zabrak vibroblades and none of them is equipped. What? Okay. Let's go outside. The Brushcraft Wizard, welcome to the stream. How's it going? See you later, Azor. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. The Brushcraft team, you're one of my fav YouTubers around, been around forever. This is exciting. Thank you very much for joining me. You joined me right at the end of the stream, though. I usually start streaming 3 hours before now, and I will be going to bed soon as well. But thank you for enjoying my videos, and thank you for joining. David Haney's... Harry accusing me of being a hoarder. David Haney's, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's been a while since I watched your stream. Well, thank you for coming around. Staying up editing. Nah, I need to sleep. I was sleeping before the stream started. I was done recording like at 9 p.m. At 9 instead of 10. Or I started at 10, but I was done recording at 9, and I was like, sleeping over here in this chair because it's like my eyes. But that was good. Thank you for the follow, the Bushcraft Wizard, by the way.
My life is yours. What is it?
You have level ups, so let's level them up. The level ups. Awareness. Feats. What are we gonna give you? Toughness. Master Jedi Defense. Powers. 2 powers, pretty good. I love sleeping in my chair, says Aslaxi. I wish... This chair is pretty good. I like it. But there's much better chairs. I wish this one had retractable shoulder things. Or not retractable, but adaptable shoulder things, so I could just be comfy. When's your next stream, asks Neurovisor. In 2 days' time, 3 hours before now, I will be streaming Fallout New Vegas. And the next KOTOR stream is in a week's time, at the same time. I love going to sleep when I just woke up, says Jung. That's basically my life as well. So she gets Force Storm. Everybody loves a good Force Storm. And also she has Mind Trick, but not Force Confusion. That's got to be a dialogue option. It has to be, right? I might go with Mind Trick, because now Stealth... I might go with Mind Trick for my character, because now Stealth is a class skill, so I might do something about that. Let's go with Force Suppression. Not Drain Life, Force Suppression. Because that is also pretty important. Actually, Drain Life might be more important for a frontliner. Let's go with that. We're gonna go probably with both. I don't know how many levels she has. And for powers... 1 more power. Death Field and all that, and that's the only thing. Okay, let me give you... You have a Zabrak Vibroblade. Let me give you the lightsaber. A yellow one. She turned it into red. Is that orange? Did I give her an orange one? It looks yellow to me. I guess that's it. Looks orange. Yeah, it does. Weird. This guy is so goofy. I mean, Cray is goofier because she was running. Why is she running? Jedi. Boo. What is this interaction? Does she do this with the handmaiden? She's gonna stab him in the back. What is wrong with her?
Betrayer. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
There is, right? Prince of Spring. It's so weird. They just go up there and smack the M3 for no reason. That isn't a droid though, but... What is she doing? Also, what is wrong with you guys? Are you broken?
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Do you guys have shields? They turn their shields on. They better not. Kreia, are you making my people turn their shields on? Also, don't turn the lights off. It's creepy.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes, it's about the lightsabers thing.
That is something we will leave until we possess a lightsaber.
This is... I'm very good at this game. How could I have forgotten? Goto does it. Oh, I see. Let's bring you both outside then. This is...
My life is yours.
Yes, but your lightsaber is mine, because I take that. Wow, that's fast.
I hear you.
Okay.
My life is yours.
It's not the right buttons. Kreia does twice. HK does it. My god. What is Goto doing? She's just
At last, do you understand, tiny Jedi?
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest.
I don't know.
But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have
Among us?
been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting.
I thought that she was calling him dumb.
Her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
I like that they didn't have the animation for one-handed. Kreia still uses the hand to gesticulate. That's right. That's right. Oh, Kreia is messing with all my things. And by things, I mean companions. Kreia, let's learn things about lightsabers.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes.
Very well. If you travel with us, Blinded One, then you shall work for your passage on this vessel. Your lightsaber, give it to me.
I shall die before it passes from my hands.
Your lightsaber, give it to me.
It's my lightsaber.
The crystal I took from the condensed mist sunk it.
It is adequate. You are young. Your energy for such things surpasses mine. And your skill is enough that you may teach her the basics of the weapon. There is much she has forgotten.
There's only so much I can teach her.
That fact did not escape me. Now, try to kill her with the single blade. Use no other force technique, no items, merely the blade.
Try to kill her with a single blade. Why the single hand?
Because you may not always have your right hand. Now do it.
Are you ready, Visas?
This is no Ichani etiquette ritual. Do not ask her. Attack her.
Very well, let us begin. We didn't actually lose any any patience or any influence there, which is important. So no items or anything. I'm just gonna go with a power attack. Did you see that? I'm gonna lose.
Grab your blade. You will fight until you have defeated her.
All right. Oh, so we can just say it's basically like saves coming, except condoned by the game. That's fine by me. I have flurries. I need your clothes, your boots, and your lightsaber. Yeah, I can't beat her. I can't beat her. Use force, I can't. She says I shouldn't use anything else. No items, no powers, no nothing. I can make it easier. Boy, I thought we used no powers. Oh, I mean, she uses no. She has lights. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's save scum the hell out of this because I can. Power attack. No, that's the wrong attack. Okay, took damage. You are Sith. Use the Force. Are you sure? I'm gonna use the Force. Yeah. See? She immediately complains. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Critical strike. Good. Save. That works. Took damage. Good. Good. Save. As long as I don't miss, I think I'm good. That's very little damage on me. That's very little damage on her. Reload. Very little damage. Don't like. Sorry. It has to be like this. Otherwise, I can't beat her. Oh, don't do that. Wow, so much damage. Man, let's just take a lot of damage there. That's some damage. 21 damage on me. 24 on her. That's good enough. I think critical strike might actually do it. Nah, she does way too much damage. Phew, man. This is an entire new level. This is how save scumming works, Harry. This is the real... this is my final form. This is my final form. Yeah, you're not gonna do that to me either. Nah, that's not... Nah. Oh my god, stop that. I think she might be locked into that. Good. You jerk. Way too little damage. 2 damage. The rolls here. One damage. I'm not doing any damage here. Change stance. That's a good call, actually. But I don't know that I swear the stances don't work properly. Look, did you see that? Do you see? It doesn't let me change it. It's so obtuse. It's so obtuse. Against Jedi, my blade, yeah. Let's save the game there. Wow, way too much damage taken. How do I... Why do I have so much damage? Let's die. Let's go with the critical strike and our deflection stance. Oh, that's going a lot better. Of course, it's still a crapshoot. And yeah, but this is all because I don't have dexterity. Oh yeah, we're always rolling. Jesus Christ. Now, hypothetically, I could remove her robe. That would give me a little bit more defense, but I don't want to do the rolling back and whatever, and the editing. Just whatever, it's fine. We're gonna do the saves coming instead. That is the life. Save. 26 plus 8. How about that? I think she's doing flurries as well. Just make it harder. 5. It's good enough. Nope. Boss battle equals saves coming. This isn't a boss battle. This is just... Is it a boss battle? But there's no alternative, though. It's like a dumb boss battle. You know, okay, let's try something. It just got here, says Inkster. Yeah. Would be more editing. No, same scum is really easy. Because you just, cut all the bits in the middle. And just be like, oh, I beat her. There it is. But I'm going to do something else. Observe. I think I'm going to do something else.
Grab your blade. You will fight until you have defeated her.
I need a moment to catch my breath.
The Sith will not allow you that choice. Now, deal with her, or you might as well die here now.
All right. See? I'm stuck in this battle. And we don't have a save. We have the save from the beginning of the episode. That's the save that we have. The beginning of the episode is the save that we have. Or the beginning of the stream. Yeah, we're killing her. Don't worry about it. There's a trick that I found already. Do you notice how when I reload, they start with their hands down? I do damage and save and reload. That's how you win this battle. And that's worse than saves coming. That's absolutely cheating. And I will do it, because otherwise we're stuck over here and I have to replay the whole stream. This is not a good choice that they don't let me come back later. But also I screwed myself by saving mid-combat. There we go. It did come out of the Xbox. I'm just going to use console. Yeah. So, I think we're going to win now. Let me just save. But even with a handicap of half her life, I still might die. Because she steals my life. Oh, I'm gonna do it!
Now do it with 2 weapons, 1 in each hand. Again, no items, no force powers. Let us see what you can do when your hands and mind are divided. No force techniques other than weapon skill. Let it flow through you. Let the force fill the cracks in your spirit.
No, not the cracks. Okay, well, I'm very dyed.
Grab your weapons.
I do. It's a good way to heal, but you should have thought of that before. I'm a little bit better at this with 2 weapons, so I might be able to beat her on the first try. Unlikely, but we can do this one. At least with Oblivion, that was a PC game that was part of an Xbox. So you say. So you say. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that I resisted that, I think. She just did 41 damage in a single hit. This is not well designed. The restriction of your combat is like a skill check. There's no need to make this like this if you're gonna have a skill check. I got lucky then. So close. Oh no, I'm gonna do the thing. That face. Smack. Such tremendous amounts of damage. I am very bad at combat. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. You can under-level Vizes up to that point. Yeah, if I knew that in advance, I could. And that's what makes it even worse. Is that it's not well designed. Since you can so easily cheat it by doing something that's really weird and obtuse, which is not leveling a character. A character that for me is one of my main cast.
A weakness is revealed.
Should have given her the short lightsaber.
Now, divest yourself of your weapons. You, blinded one, you will keep yours. Let us see what you can do when you have no weapons left to you. Now, attack her.
I can die for one because I don't have any health. Grab my blade. You freaking... Okay. Let's do it.
A weakness is revealed.
Is it? Because the weakness here is me. Is she meditating while... What is wrong with her animation?
A weakness is revealed.
No, I can do this. It's gonna be tricky.
Weakness is revealed.
Use the force. Can't use the force. I mean, I can. Now?
You have disobeyed me.
Oh, there it is. Oh, right. Alright. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's a serious one. Did she... Let's use the force. She didn't say anything. I'm definitely gonna steal your Prince of Spring. I'm definitely gonna steal your advice there. Because I'm doing the Let's Play. Let's use the force. Because she didn't say anything about using the force.
You have disobeyed me. Why?
Have I? You said nothing about using force powers.
No, I did not. Why did you resort to them?
Because of the... Because I died a lot before... Because when fighting our enemies, there are no such rules.
It is enough. There is nothing more for me to teach you. You know as much of battle as I.
Yeah, very well. You have gained finesse in lightsabers. And experience as well, which is pretty important. Visas, you jerk. Why do you fight me so hard? My god. I don't actually know what finesse in lightsabers does. Ooh, that's a special skill. It's a special skill. I don't actually know what it is. Sorry. I have no idea. You just pass it down. Okay. That was just here or just here? Are you looking at this weapon focus? Because that's not finesse. There it is. Thank you, Arrogant. You can barely see, you can't even see it because my face is in front. But you do not get a bonus to damage as in strength. Finesse equals you can attack with dexterity. Yeah, I don't have dexterity or strength. I'm really bad. The character has mastered using grace and speed with lightsabers instead of raw power. The character can add either their dexterity or strength bonus to their chance to hit, whichever is higher. Well, that's so nice, because I have 0. Actually, that's not true. I have 2 on dexterity. That is nice. It's all from items and whatnot, but that is really nice. So you're gonna stay here, Kreia?
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Can you tell me about the crystal, the light crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Should your power increase or your resolve change, is there something else you wished? Nah, it's fine. She doesn't have anything new for my crystal. And I believe that is that for the stream. And that is that for this as well. I'll need to upgrade my items in the next stream, which is going to be a joy. It's also going to be looking at new items. But it should be a lot faster than before because we have a lot fewer items than we had before. Yeah, look at that. It's only this page of weapons, so it's a lot easier. So yeah, that's gonna be that for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for showing up, and I will be streaming again in 2 days' time as usual. But it's gonna be Fallout New Vegas then, because this will come back next week. So stay safe, everybody. Have a good night or good day or wherever we are, because it's you know how time zones are. Stream 16. This is the 16th stream for Knights of the Old Republic. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.